Beautiful, that's what we like to hear. Let me just get, make sure this is all good. Welcome, YouTube world.
That's nice. The first sip of the beer is always the best.
Ah, that's lovely.
The second as well.
Nah, later on the beer for me.
All of them. I like all of them.
Oh.
Right, what we're doing.
Okay. Now, remind me to press record on that damn thing, okay?
Press record, George.
In a bit, I just got to get to YouTube.
Tubes.
Audio. 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's go. We're there, dudes. Just turn this down. Fantastic. One watching. I think that's me.
It'll be too many dogs on here.
Oh, you guys make me laugh, man. You give me joy.
I don't want to get up on my phone because last time I pulled it up and I had it on my phone running all the time, but then it killed my battery and then I was out and then I had no...
We've got it on here.
Yeah,
Mark, do you want to take care of the
I
chat?
put it up on here as well, actually.
Come through?
Well, wait till people get on before we...
Well, that means I have to... that means I have to...
Yeah, you can put it there, man.
Yeah, we're out. Put it there for now.
I forgot I can do it on here as well, can't I?
What, the chat? You want to be the chat guy?
I don't want to be the chat guy, but I'll default to the chat guy if it comes
Chat
to
Ollie
the...
GPT.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I want to talk about that. Hang on a second. Right, okay. Welcome, YouTube. Sorry we're a little bit late. Welcome, YouTube world. Listening on the video. The video is uncut. The audio is 15 minutes long each one.
There's 3 people now.
What?
There's 3 people now.
3 people? Blimey, who?
So another 2 must have turned up.
Jeez, who? Well, you and
Me and Ollie must have done.
Hold on, I've just logged in now, so it should be 4. Why is the mic? I need space.
Well, there's definitely somebody watching. Right, there you go, Mark. Careful, get the stand. Yeah, you see. There you go, put it as you like. I'll just move this across so...
No mod cons.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Top chat.
Has it already had 3?
Someone leave a comment.
Who?
Has it? No, I'm saying someone leave a
Oh,
comment.
right, okay, yeah.
What do you mean? You must be one of these 3.
Well, it's got to be 4 now, no?
No.
Because I wasn't in when you said 3.
Well, I don't know. Like Tom was saying that it wasn't updating on. He was like definitely replying to the superhero thing.
Yeah, he was saying that, but
yeah,
if
it never came up on the chat.
But the chat is on... I've got the chat on, so if other chats come through, I don't know why his chat won't come through.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
Because we kept saying it.
Shall we ask someone technical? Ollie.
Go on. What's the question?
Ollie, Tom said that when he was trying to put a chat through to us, it wasn't coming through, although some did.
Yeah, and you know, he messaged me as well to say check the chat, and I checked it and there was nothing there. So I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Hey Ollie, what do you reckon if you twist your microphone to bring it down a little bit?
What do you
like levels down, so
Oh,
like that. Yeah, that's it. No, yeah, that's the way it goes.
Coming in.
Right.
Is that better?
That's the way.
It's it's level with your mouth. Perfect.
Wonderful.
How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing? Welcome back to the George King Talks. I hope everyone's had a lovely weekend and a lovely week actually. We're just coming into the weekend now. So want to say thank you and welcome for tuning in to all the, 3 people.
We're one of them.
Well, I'm definitely one of them.
Possibly, and also the other.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So who's the last one?
I don't know. It's
And
a
this is your
mystery.
phone. Imagine if your phone.
I need someone to leave a comment so I can see if it shows me the
If it
comment.
works.
It's only got 3 likes, but so I don't know who's liked it.
Well, I liked it.
Did you like it, Ollie?
I have not liked it.
So
Someone's liked it.
another
This
2 mysteries.
This is a mystery. It's a mystery.
Can the mystery person leave a comment?
I mean, it
No,
would be
I'm
nice.
asking.
We just want to check that it's all happening sweet as. Let me just turn this down a little bit to my better, Georgie boy. There we go. Whoops. See, there's it. Welcome back. Martin, how's your week been, mate?
Bit rough.
Yeah.
Bit rough. But yeah.
Bit rough. You reckon you got that norovirus?
The E. coli thing.
E. coli?
Yeah. I don't know
Oh,
what it
ain't the bird flu back as well, isn't it?
is. Is it?
Is it?
Is it? I saw something. Might not be bird flu. It might be one of the ones you said.
Tis the season, I take it. Tis the
No, what was
season.
it? It was
Summer
the
cold.
first UK something. Don't worry about it.
But I did see that the E. coli there's an outbreak, and there was a few people that
Bring it on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's
I'm sorry.
it's like one of those, like when somebody's sick and that, I'm not going to get it, I understand. And then a couple of days later, or like next week, you get it, you're like, oh,
digging
mate,
your guts out.
oh, I feel really bad now for not taking what they were saying seriously.
Well, it's
I was like that with hay fever. I only got it once, and I always used to mock, you're allergic
your
to
eyes are
plants.
burning,
You- No, I didn't know about that.
You can't
But
breathe.
before I had it, I only ever had it
You're
once.
dying.
Yeah, I was always like, you're allergic to plants. Like how ridiculous. You're
Yeah,
from Earth.
your
You're obviously
genes
not.
are so
You're obviously not from Earth because you didn't evolve on this planet. And then one year it was so bad. I got it. My eyes were itching. My face was puffy. I was crying at work. I was like, this is unreal. It was. I wasn't actually crying, but like.
Yeah, no, you're
Streams,
right.
yeah.
My eyes were watering. My nose was running.
It kind of.
It was burning. This was a few years back, but I've never had it again since until the other day. I had a little bit of it, but nothing compared to.
This is first of all, Ollie. Welcome. How you been, mate? You had a nice week.
I haven't. No, I'm stressed, man.
Oh man.
Well, I'm not stressed. I'm my stress is dissipating as I drink. Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. There we go. Yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, new episode, shall we say, what do we call this? A series episode? I mean, this
If
is.
you're gonna do series, you need to
Well, this. I
have
mean,
like a.
well.
You have episodes in the series.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
will be-
So, shall we say for this year is season 1,
Okay, yeah.
and then we
The
get
pilot.
what?
Yeah.
The whole
The whole-
200 episodes.
The whole two is the pilot. Yeah. So we work out our format and get a bit of structure going.
Yeah. Well, hopefully by
We get the on
we
air
get
side
all
working.
that stuff sorted out outside there.
Yeah.
Oh, just pure podcast studio. It'll be. I can't wait.
Pure podcast.
It'll be a pure podcast
Is that what it's
studio.
called?
Well,
I mean, that's quite a
little
bit,
bit of what was the other thing?
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
I lost it.
Yeah, you probably get us cancelled, whatever you're gonna say.
Everyone's just gone from my mind.
Yeah,
Don't
say
ask,
everyone's
don't ask
just
me about it.
You know, there's we ladies and gentlemen, we don't have Lisa. Lisa's not well at the moment. Rob has just had to pop off somewhere, and hopefully he'll be back later on. Susie's busy this weekend. Yeah, she's got her kids in today. Fantastic stuff. Tom, he sent a text earlier on. I have no idea what it meant. Did you understand that?
I haven't seen
I'm in out
I'm-
tonight.
I'm
What?
I'm not
get it.
I'm not in sync.
Yeah.
I'm completely out of sync with everything.
I thought he was talking about.
Seems
something.
like it in out tonight.
Yeah, what does that mean? Is that English?
Seems like
I think he means out. Iron. It's probably iron.
Oh.
He's put in. Now
seems
it's ready.
like
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Seems like I'm out tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. All right, mate. All right.
So,
yeah. And
Thought you
who
meant-
else is? Well, Enzo. Forget Enzo. Enzo is on a, he's on a mission of love at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Well, I hear these things. I heard it's a mission of love. So
Every Friday is the love day. Is it?
it must be the love day because I would say he's got a day off.
Because we're here.
Yeah.
Have a love
Mate, I wish him all the best. I mean, relationships are not the easiest type of thing. I think they work well when you start out as friends, mates, you get to know each other more in depth, and there's no pressure on.
Yeah, I'll find.
That's what I personally think. I'm no.
Because otherwise, it all just happens really quickly. And
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're like, okay, do I actually know you?
Yeah.
Because it starts going down. I'm thinking, I
Yeah.
don't actually fucking know. I
And
thought
then-
I knew you.
And then you
but I
sober
don't.
up. And it's like
Yeah, it's a love
You.
drunk, aren't you?
Yeah.
Been like punched with a love
Yeah.
machine. Like,
Well, this is it. I mean, you just don't know what you're getting if you're because I suppose you put on a facade when you first start going out with someone.
a little bit.
Yeah.
You kind of like embellish
Yeah.
some bits, like because you don't want to lay because I'm going to put everyone off if you lay all your cards on the table.
Yes.
But you've got to put half of it down to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
But then also, you might.
You don't want to completely sell out.
No,
You know what I mean? You
It's
want
like
to keep
kind
to
of,
some of your morals.
you've got to have like your CV for your job, right?
Yeah.
You can't be saying I used to be a fighter pilot when I'm going for whatever a job, but you might have. Oh yeah, I used to do
on
X,
Flight
Y, and Z.
Simulator.
Yeah. You've got to at least give some away, and then go, oh, that sounds really interesting, and then later on you go, yeah, it wasn't that interesting. It was like a one day flight simulator,
Yeah.
on my Xbox.
yeah. I crashed the plane anyway.
But I had another go and everyone was alive on the computer. Yeah, so I've had an interesting week. I've got foxes.
Oh, Lisa's on.
Oh, hey, Elise.
Lisa.
How you doing, Elise? Any
So
comments?
true.
She's just
friends
messaged
make
me
the
saying there's only
strongest.
two on here, but you must be
Great friends make the strongest relationship.
Who said that?
Lisa.
Yes, it's true. It's true. When you're great friends, you don't have to. You can fart in front of them, burp in front of them. You can, scratch your balls. If you're a fella, or if you're identifying, transsexual, I suppose you still got balls, or do you not? You do.
Yes.
You must have been a fella at some point, haven't
Well, yeah. So
If you've got them, you can scratch them. If you
Exactly.
ain't got them, you got to scratch something else.
But yeah, I'm getting pissed off with these foxes. There used to be one. Sorry, did I
That's
just
so
jump?
random.
Did I just
No,
jump?
they're cute, man.
Excuse me. Yes, cute they are. Because I got my air rifle out and I was like, oh, they're so cute. But they're digging up my frigging garden.
Oh yeah, you
This-
can plant some.
Plants some, no man, there's like potholes.
Yeah, put some flowers in there.
I ain't putting in the middle of the
It will
walkways
well
and-
confuse them, wouldn't it? Because they're like, I pissed there, that's my pissing spot, and then there's a flower there.
Mate, I'm telling you what, they're as cute as they are. They're pissing me
Piss
right off.
everywhere.
There's like what do you call a group of foxes?
Foxes.
Oh.
Look over there.
Fox eye.
Hold on.
I feel like a pride or something.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's not a pride though.
No, it's not. That's a lion.
Yeah, but a pride is like a group of cats, isn't it? So.
Can't see
Is that a
the
group of cats
messages.
as well?
A group of
is it
foxes is called a skull,
a skull?
or lash,
Well,
or
there's,
earth.
there's a skull, lash, and an earth of them at the back there. There's at least like one mama
All three terms are correct.
and about 6 cubs.
Oh.
Or kittens, or whatever the hell they are, and they're pissing me off. So
Yeah.
every so often I'm catching them out there, they're pissing around, digging up my plants, knocked all the pots down, digging up the grass, and I go like a madman on the patio door, smashing it like this, that. I mean, they all do one.
No, you're supposed to get another fox's piss and spread that around, and then they think it's another,
Oh,
so they leave.
that's a good shout. Where would you recommend I get that?
Online.
What,
Oh well, Lisa
what
says there's a
anywhere
massive
else?
fox that walks down the road and thinks he's king, so maybe tempt him in with some like catnip and just chuck him over the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what, while he rips off my arm.
Yeah, I don't know.
And when I had a cat, she would fight.
Well,
She
you
would
just,
chase.
if you just piss out there, it'll probably do the same thing.
I'm not pissing in the middle of the garden and exposing
Piss
myself
out
to all
in
the
the-
neighbours.
you piss in the pot and then throw the pot out there. Then you got, and then it will leave. They won't come back.
Yeah, piss in a water bottle and you can go like you're spreading some magic juice everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Try it.
that's the thing, yeah.
Try it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you got me thinking though.
I reckon it'll work.
The old George
Because
juice.
that's how they work. They work on piss. If they go, oh, there's another predator here, I ain't pissing here. That's the only reason people don't keep them as pets. Because they piss everywhere. I learnt that online.
Aren't they vicious as well?
Eh?
They're quite vicious.
Nah,
They
it's
attack
lovely.
babies and stuff.
Well, I'm not going out there with that baseball bat.
You got to tame them, obviously. They're obviously a little bit wild, aren't they? But you can domesticate them.
Yeah.
But the reason people don't is because they piss everywhere.
And they're cute. The little ones.
No, but I'm saying people would have them as pets, wouldn't they? But the reason they don't is because they piss everywhere.
Yeah, but dogs piss everywhere, don't they? They've been trained. So
And
you
cats.
trained.
They mark
Not
up.
the same as like foxes piss everywhere. It stinks like a lot. They'll piss everywhere. Dogs don't do that. They piss when they need to piss.
Yeah,
So
they
they-
piss to mark their territory like a
Yeah,
cat.
that's what I was
Yeah.
doing.
They go up and go, this is my spot.
Yeah, but that's all they do. But
That's
a
what I was
fox,
gonna
a
ask.
fox will just piss everywhere.
When
They claim it all. Go out there. I bet it stinks of piss.
No, I did go out there.
yeah, it smells like Josie.
Yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, we've got loads of messages. Hold on.
Get a
Oh,
lie.
oh,
She said.
keep on it.
It's just Lisa, just
Oh.
she's basically here.
Oh,
but
skull. She
over
said,
there.
yeah.
That's lovely. So Lisa is here with us in spirit, which
Yeah.
we appreciate.
There's
We love you.
there's
Lisa.
a comment
Thank
that
you.
I can't read. It's
There's a
below.
comment you can't read.
Yeah, won't let
Let's
me
just get a
scroll.
line.
Get a life.
Could have been
Huh?
get a life.
Get a life.
Nah, get a
Why
life.
won't it let me scroll down?
It's on the skull.
Oh.
Well, I need to get rid of this thing at the bottom.
Yeah. So normally our first episode of the show, ladies, we're just catching up. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. We're just catching up on little bits and pieces, how it's been throughout the week, and just catching up, just a little catch up. I mean, the second episode will be a little bit more in depth with a bit of knowledge and debate and chit chat. But yeah, these foxes are getting on my wick.
At least I reckon you're going to have to get some lion piss.
Lion piss.
If you thought getting a male fox over there to have a piss versus your piss, well, you're going to go and get lion piss.
Order it
Yeah.
Can
online.
you?
Well, it
Absolutely.
might not be lion piss, but you'll get something. You'll get someone's piss.
Google how to get rid of foxes. How to get
Or how to get hold of lion piss.
Yeah, how to get, without getting torn apart. Hey, Mr. Lion, take a piss in this, will you? You know what I'm saying? What, go down to the zoo?
Yeah.
What's that piss? No, but even then, who's going to stand there like with a bottle or something?
I'd want a video of authenticity
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
lion piss.
Yeah. I mean, it could be anyone
Yeah.
just took a piss in it.
Just
Some
like-
tramp.
Just drink a couple of beers, don't drink any water, and then have a piss, and then just make it look like it's.
These are all bad answers. Secure your garden, remove food sources, eliminate shelter. These are rubbish answers.
Well, the shelter thing is all that bush that I've got right at the bottom of the garden.
Here we go, scent repellents.
Scent repellents.
Use chemical fox repellent that contains predator urine, there we go,
Ah,
or
Lion
other scents foxes dislike. Sorry, I'm tired, I'm reading slow. Motion activated devices. Ooh, lights, the motion lights. Yeah.
I do have that.
Shit is moving around.
We're not in the bushes, but
No.
so yeah.
Ultrasonic repellent, so you can get like
Yeah, I've seen
high,
those.
high frequency.
I hate those things. For the
You're not
cat,
supposed to hear them.
the cat ones always. I can
Oh, you
always
can
hear
hear
them.
them. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought they were higher
they're
above.
horrible.
Are you sure? Oh, we've come to the end of this segment already. Jesus.
You can use profanity.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Fantastic.
Plant choices as well. Mulch.
Mulch.
What's this chat GPT?
Yeah.
Oh, because it was typing as he was coming up with more and more.
Welcome
answers.
back, ladies and gentlemen. So, can someone tell me what this GPT is? Chat thing.
I'll show you. Hold on. The coolest one is on the phone. This is the coolest one. Have you done this one?
I'm just terribly out of.
This one's cool. Right, think of a question first, yeah?
Hi,
'cause-
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
Oh,
I didn't press it. I thought I pressed it.
Oh.
I just pressed it.
remember to
Yes.
press record,
So,
George.
yes, thank you very much. Sorry, I've just asked Ollie, what is this Chat GPT?
Right, think of a question.
How to get rid of foxes?
Okay. Yo, can you tell me how to get rid of foxes?
Sure. What do you need help with?
Yeah, tell me how to get rid of foxes.
It sounds like your message got cut off.
Oh.
What do you need help getting rid of?
Sorry, my fault. Hold on. Hi, yo, lady.
No problem.
Oh.
Take your time.
Hold on.
Okay.
Lady, listen to me, yeah? Tell me how to get rid of foxes.
With a gun?
Got it. Foxes can be tricky to deal with. Do you want to get rid of them from your yard or garden?
Yes.
Yes.
To keep foxes out of your yard or garden, you can try a few things. Secure your trash bins, remove food sources like pet food or birdseed, and use motion-activated lights
you're
or
sexy.
sprinklers to scare them off. You can also install a fence that's at least 6 feet high and buried a foot underground to prevent digging.
Oh, she knows everything. Oh, thank you. What else? Can you tell me what else?
Sure. You can use natural repellents like garlic or chili pepper sprays around your garden. Another option is to spread human hair or urine, which can deter them. Also, make sure to close off any spaces under decks or sheds where they might hide. Would you like more details?
We said human urine.
You did.
Oh, you just know a bit of everything, didn't you?
Alex said, Alan Alexander.
Yo, Alan, how you doing, brother?
He said vinegar.
Vinegar.
I don't know, I think he might have had some on his chips and he chucked it down. Scared the fox away.
How you doing, Alan? He gave me some good news this week. He's going to be a granddad.
Oh, congratulations.
Fantastic. And this one goes out for you, Al. A round of applause. Well done, mate. And a cheers. We'll just stick with a round of applause. It's brilliant. Well done, Al. Congratulations, mate.
Not that he did it. Well,
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, he didn't do it, but,
Yeah.
congrats. Hey, there was a National George Day a couple of weeks ago.
Well, anyway, that,
St.
was,
George's
that,
Day.
that was ChatGTP anyway.
But I mean, is it like you press a button? Is there a button? Is it an app?
Yeah, that's an app, or you can have it on the computer. I got it there as well.
Is it
So I
like
can type.
Google? Like Google?
But you see, like, I asked it a question and then it come back with an answer.
Yeah, but so does Google.
Yeah, but not like that. We just Did
Yeah,
you not,
so this is
did
more
you not
in-depth.
just did you not just see what happened, or
Did you not press any button to continue the conversation,
Well,
or
what
do
do
you
you
just
want-
press one button and you
Yeah,
ask them
you
questions?
could? You don't have to press the button, but when I didn't press the button, getting cut off, or you can hold the button down. But yeah, and then it told me the answer and it spoke back to us.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like,
Oh,
did you not understand what just happened, or
not really. I thought it was like it's like a Google thing to me. Like
Google?
you-
Well,
like-
Google don't do that, does it?
I don't know. I mean, I press on Google and ask it a question, and it comes back and gives me an answer.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, Google. It's not Google.
I'm not doing it.
Jeez, forget
You said
it.
you did it.
Yeah, it might. I don't know. Okay, it's going to set something off here and mess up everything. So we'll leave Google out of it. That chatbot IPT chip thing. I've got to get into that.
Have you done the one with it does images?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like my friend showed me, and it was like you could think of anything. You'd go like,
Yeah.
show me a cat.
I tried
If he
to
was a
do-
mafia boss or something, and
Yeah.
then it would make an artificial, and it come back with a picture of like a cat in a suit, but like it's not how you. It's really cool.
I tried to do an
And you can
album.
mix
an album
anything
cover.
you're thinking of. You could be like, oh, Man United, if it was in the Antarctic or something.
Yeah,
I'd like some
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
shit, and it comes up with a picture,
So
and
it
they're
can
really detailed pictures, and really like
So it can bring like images to life.
yeah,
You know,
if you
whatever.
tell it, yeah, which is weird, and this is like the basic, really basic,
This is AI.
basic bitch level, yeah. So if it starts like doing it itself, then
There's more complex things that it can
Yeah,
do, and
yeah.
because there was something this week they were talking about celebrities are looking to sue certain people for using for AI creating. Say for instance, they got someone says, "Oh, I want Tom Hanks to be a monster," and the AI makes them into a monster and makes them do things. You know,
I thought that was just a voice, no.
not because you know. Have you seen those AI of like Obama speaking?
Yeah.
But it's not him.
The deep fakes.
Yeah, deep fakes. That's it. Well done. Thank you, Ollie. And they're trying to get that banned.
Yeah. Look. There we go.
The
Look.
deep fakes, because
A cat
you can't
sitting
tell
on the
the
table.
difference. You just
Type
can't
it
tell
in.
the difference from that. From AI.
Yeah.
And this is a scary thing.
Yeah.
You know, because they can make out, Martin robbed a bank.
Yeah.
And
it just,
yeah.
and it wasn't, yeah.
No.
But it looks
Oh,
like.
you're doing porn. That's it. It was more like porn and celebrities.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So they were saying, I don't know, Kate Winslet that you like. It is Kate
It's
Winslet.
not Kate Winslet.
No, who is it?
all right. Kate Winslet, nothing wrong with her. She's
No,
a
she's
nice
not.
lady, but
Um,
isn't she the one out of Titanic?
Fake Titanic.
yeah. I think so.
I think so.
Yeah. Whose one was thinking of Underworld?
Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale. Yeah. So okay, Kate Beckinsale is doing a pornographic movie.
Was she?
You wish. You're straight down there. Where was Kate Beckinsale's porn? Online.
You were.
Give me a sec.
So and this is where they're getting pissed off. These celebrities with AI putting their face into a body and their
There
body
we
and that and making
Gonna
out
work
that
this
they're
time?
actually doing porn. You know, these deep fakes. So that'd be interesting to see legally where that goes. You know,
I used it before. There we go. Cat sitting on the table.
cat sitting on the table. It's not as good as find the Kate Beckinsale porn instead.
I don't think it will let me do that. But we can do
Martin insists.
cat sitting
Mate,
on the table.
you're obsessed with.
With
Should have took care of yourself before we come
umbrella.
out.
No, I'm all right.
There we go. Cat sitting on the table with an umbrella.
Excellent.
See what it comes up with. But I used it before to try and make an album cover. I did save it somewhere, but I can't seem to find it.
What, the cat sitting on the table?
No, this the AI to create an album cover.
Yeah.
So I just there we go. He's got an umbrella now.
Ooh, the cat.
Cat's got an umbrella.
Fantastic.
So, like, George, if you just think of like
Think of an image.
two opposing things, like anything.
Vinegar and oil.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
No, I mean like like anything like a car driving upstream or something like that.
Whilst Surfing.
A car submarine.
A car submarine.
Yeah, car submarine.
Cat sitting on a table with an umbrella while surfing. I hope he's surfing on the table.
Oh. No, we'll do the other one afterwards.
What was the other one? I'm not listening.
It's a car submarine.
Car surfing.
Car submarine. Submarine.
Oh, look at the little cat surfing.
No, you sound like a cat lady.
Look, he's got a little shark on his. Go on, what was it? The car submarine.
Yeah.
Car submarine.
I just spelled submarine.
MARINE.
Did you say so?
Yeah. Okay. This is not making great YouTube visual entertainment, but keep going at it. Let me just throw a little question while we're at it. Trump. It's not even a question. It's more of a statement. He got charged with. Well, did we talk about this? That he got charged. He got done for 34 charges, and he made go prison. But his lawyers think that they're not going to go. Now, this isn't that kind of fascism when an opposing political party tries to get the other one thrown in prison, like in Russia.
Was it fascism?
Is it fascism? Or,
No, that's fascism.
what is it? What would you call that word?
If you did
So like
crimes while you were
you're a political. You're Putin, right?
Persecution.
And
Political
I'm an
persecution.
opposing leader of the opposition party. But to get rid of me, you put me in prison, or you get me shot, or but normally get me in prison. What is that?
It's
I'm a
sad.
dictatorship. With fascism, it's
Yeah.
like discrimination again. It's like the Nazis.
'Cause-
That's fascist.
That is what Biden is trying to do with Trump
Yeah.
in that respect.
When's his trial? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, in a few months, I think.
Yeah, but if he's guilty
No,
of the
no,
crime,
not his son. His son's got a trial now, innit? But even that,
Who Biden's son?
yeah, even that's a joke, right? Because it's like minor compared to the shit that he did. Like they're gonna get him on gun charges or whatever.
Yeah, that's America. I mean, did he
Exactly.
shoot anybody?
Exactly, right? Okay, so he owned, but whilst being on drugs, that's what they're going after him for. But it's like the guy, what did he had like fucking pedo shit on his laptop. He did all this bad business with foreign countries. He did all this like serious like shit that they've got evidence of, but they go after him for like just holding a gun whilst being on fucking
Well,
crack.
it's like the old gangsters. That loads of murder.
But you see how like they're playing it to their narrative. It's like, oh, we didn't get away with everything. But we still, like it's like a small thing, like to almost to make it look fair.
Yeah.
But it's not fair.
It's not. They're not charging him for what they really should charge him for.
Which is treason.
What-
Should have his head cut off or be hung. Both.
I don't
both
know
of
if
them.
that's. I mean, this
that only happens in England. though.
yeah. I mean, and even
Well, bring him over here, lure him over here, and we'll fucking do it.
But we can't do it for them.
I think,
It's
yeah.
against us.
Did
It
we
is
have-
against us. It affects us in a massive way.
It's not against us, is it? 'Cause they're a different country.
Are they really a different country? No.
Yeah,
No.
they are different.
Yeah, they're nuts.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
so are
fucking-
we,
they're
man.
52 different countries, 51 I have any mistakes that are lumped in as one country. That's why it's so crazy.
It is nuts. It is.
They need a
literally
slap
nuts.
on the wrist.
The way the country's been run. Look, I don't know much about politics, but from what I'm seeing, it's just
No, it's
crazy.
important for the world to have a healthy America.
Yeah, well,
important for the
if
world.
they're going to have a healthy
It's
America,
important.
if they're going to have a healthy America, how are they going to progress with someone? Because the elections right now is trying to get Biden in for another 4 years.
That's a joke.
It is a joke. I mean, the guy don't know what time of day. He don't know what day it is.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks at the.
Well, surely they'll revolt. I mean, they almost did last time with the Capitol and all that. Like, surely they'll revolt.
Mate,
They have to. There's no way that guy can lead a country or be the leader of the world, of the free world, and all that. No way.
no, he doesn't.
He's
He
not.
just doesn't. He's not with it. You know.
It's
He's
not,
the-
that's never going to happen.
I
If
mean,
Biden gets in again, they're never going to happen. It
No,
can't.
it can't.
It literally cannot happen. If it does, the world is like.
the,
I'll be getting on a. No, I won't.
no, but the thing is, you would have to get somebody else to represent. Is it Republicans? Is he Republican?
No, he's not.
Democrat?
He's a Democrat. Yeah.
Right. So
I get confused. man.
so do I.
Big time.
So
No, no,
you're gonna
none
have
of
to
it
find.
matters.
You're gonna have to find somebody
Parties don't
else.
matter.
You're gonna have to find somebody else to run for that party. You can't have Biden in there, this pensioner who forgets he must have Alzheimer's. He trips up everywhere he goes. He forgets other presidentials' names.
Yeah.
You know,
He's trying to shake people's hand, there's no one there. They have to tell him which way to get off the stage, the guy can't, all of that stuff. I mean, some of it is narrative as well, but at the same time, it's like, it's not completely made up.
no.
Like, I understand how it can be pushed from one side, like, pushing the negative stuff, but it's not like some of this stuff didn't happen. You know?
Mate, you've seen it. It's documented on TV.
Yeah.
You know, the things
I just understand how politics works, where it's like they always highlight the worst thing in their opponents and all of that.
Of course.
I like to take a step back with some of it, but some of it is unjustifiable.
You can't. Look, he's at a rally or he's making a speech. Cameras are on him, and he's fucking up left, right, and
I
centre.
don't like the things he says either as well.
Well, no, yeah, I it's going a bit.
He
lot
says
like
he said like dumb stuff like what I say as a joke, you know. But he's like, and I'm like, listen, I might say that for a reaction or whatever. But he's like saying stuff like that, and you think like, I could say because I'm an idiot, but you're the president. You're not allowed to say that.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the thing. He's becoming like Trudeau from Canada.
No, he needs to be hung as well.
Mate, he's out of order.
The world needs to straighten itself out.
It's not happening with people, with these so-called leaders.
Yeah.
This is why I like Trump. He's a realist. And,
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not, you know, but a lot of my friends look at him. I mean, like, he's been called out as a racist. He's not racist.
No.
You know, it's like anyone can play a race card. Anybody can play the sex card. Anyone can play, you know, just for that sympathy. But he's doing it for his country and whoever lives within his country. You know, be it black, white, red, pink or blue. So good luck, Trump. And the reality of it, all this, he's noticed all this crap going on in schools, the education, how they're educating the kids in their schools.
Yeah.
You know, get rid of all that LBGT crap from school and let the kids learn what they've got to learn. But mind you, I've seen some videos of these Americans and like, the one question was, where does the Queen of England come? And they don't know. This is in America. This is embarrassing for that country. Guys, we're just coming to the end of this segment and we'll be right back. Oh, well done.
They've got videos like that for every country though.
Sorry, what do you mean, oh?
Yeah.
There's
the
videos
worst.
like that for every country.
What do you mean, sorry, bro?
Even like people, they'll come to the UK.
Welcome back, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sorry, hold on.
But those videos, like where they make people look stupid and that, like on the street, or they go up to them, or like they put the map backwards and they go, "Oh, where's America?" and they like put it on Africa, and it's like, what?
No, yeah. Look, the guy had a drawing
Yeah.
of a clock,
Oh yeah.
and the time was 10 to 2.
Yeah. But remember, people get nervous
Hold
and
on,
stuff, you know. Like
Mate, no, he's pulled this.
sometimes you can know simple stuff, but you get put on the spot.
He's pulled
Like,
this paper out.
yeah,
They
I
don't
know.
how
I've
to
seen
tell
them.
the time.
I've seen them. Yeah, I know.
You've
Some
seen-
of them are bad. Yeah, and you think, how is that possible? But trust me, it can happen to anyone.
Where is the Queen of England come from? Where was the
You
wall,
see,
where
yeah.
was the Great Wall of China built?
Yeah, that's bad.
I mean, the clues in the
In the name, yeah.
in
You're
the
like-
question.
But they obviously just get nervous, and obviously look,
No,
they might
they're
not
thick.
be, they might be thick, right? But if you combine that with like being nervous and being put on the spot as well, it's like like even stuff that you could easily off the camera you could think of and go, yeah, obviously it's the Queen
Nah,
of
sorry,
England.
mate.
If they think they're being tricked or they think they're like
Nah.
I've seen them, I know that.
You know that they were genuinely dumb.
Yeah, it hurts to watch some
You
of
know,
them,
because
but
we've got
why would
remember-
you focus on them people anyway?
Because of their educated. Why
Yeah,
focus
but
on I'll
it's-
tell you
it's-
why focus
it's-
on them. Because like
they
this
make
is
it-
supposed to be this is supposed to be a country, America we're talking about, right? It's supposed to be a country of greatness and this and thatness, and they don't know shit outside. You know what? They don't even know inside of their borders what is where.
Yeah,
You know,
you're talking
let
about
alone outside
You're talking
of
about
America.
like low class people though. Low class people
Yeah,
everywhere.
but you still go to
Uneducated
school.
low class people everywhere.
I mean, yeah, but you say to
Idiots
me,
everywhere.
yeah, but we're British, right?
Yeah,
Martin already said there's 50 states in America. We know that.
but there's 52.
No,
It's
it's
51.
50.
It's
51st state.
I mean, anywhere the 51st state. Well, I
But
don't.
the 51st state is what? What is the 51st?
Well,
is
it's
it-
the government.
I'm
isn't it?
sure it's 50 states in
No.
America.
Didn't it used to be 51? They took it down. Is it 49 now? I get confused how many.
Because of the star, it's the amount of stars on the flag. isn't
Yeah,
it?
and then why it was
Represents-
one, then it wasn't one. But
See,
I'm
now you've
literally-
made us look like
Yeah, but I've literally learned nothing.
Yeah, they're
50.
making
There we go. 50.
50,
yeah.
50 states, right?
Yeah.
So we know that, and we don't even live there.
Yeah.
You know, we know the Great Wall of China is in China. And
It was
don't
in
live
Amsterdam, wasn't it?
there. That's what they think. I mean, this woman was brought up in Canada. She said Canada.
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, fair enough.
Excuse my language.
The head of Canada is the Queen. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
maybe
God
that's why
rest her
she
soul.
got confused, yeah.
No, that because that her face, the money in it, isn't it?
Oh, they've done the new money now, isn't it?
or the King
Yeah,
Charles.
they've done it now, they've done it now.
They're slowly releasing it because they want to be eco-friendly.
Yeah, I thought they were going to skip him anyway and just knock him off and go for the next one.
He's going to be around for a few more years. Look how the Royals live. They live to the grand old age because they have the best doctors around them,
Oh yeah.
and plus they drink a lot of kids' blood, you know, to keep their what they call
Enzymes.
You mean
Healthy
They're
enzymes.
reptiles,
you
isn't
mean
they?
they get the placentas and they
Yeah.
suck the juices out? Yeah.
They do some weird shit.
Well, like in South Park.
Yeah. This
When he gets Superman,
did you see that South Park
the Simpsons. Yeah.
with the LBGT? They done an episode on LBGT.
What, and they didn't get cancelled?
No, man, the South Park. I love South Park. I've done South Park. You know, Cartman was like, he's some kind of movie director, right? But as a woman, he's a woman now, and he got some food brought to him on in the restaurant, and he told the waiter, "Take this away, put a chick in it, and make her gay, and bring it out." Everything was put a chick in it and make her gay. Put a chick in it and make her gay. A new movie, put a chick in it and make her gay. You know, get rid of that. Put a chick in it and make everything was put a chick in it and make her gay. And they done this one on fat. That there'll be no more.
I saw that one.
You saw that one, yeah.
That was good. That was like a proper, really long one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
almost
50
like a movie.
minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
50, 60
I
minutes.
haven't seen it.
That one, he was trying to get rid of. He wanted to be slim. He had the option of being slim
And they got,
by tablets. You got
Oh,
for it.
you know what? They got new drugs
Yeah.
now.
I haven't seen it, yeah.
So, because the healthcare, it was tied in with the healthcare system as well. So, the common is it Ozempic or whatever? It's a new drug that you inject it to, and it helps you lose a lot of fat.
Oh, okay.
But
You've got to be diabetic to get it.
You've got to be diabetic to get it
Yeah.
for free, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you've got to pay for it.
Yeah.
And then you've got all these like middle-aged mums.
Oh yeah,
Drugs. So there's no
it.
drugs for all the people that actually need it. That
Oh.
are actually morbidly obese. They just want to look like fitness models. So they're taking all these drugs, and then it's a bit like it turns into like crack or something like that. So they're trying to get deals and make it in their own meth lab, and the kids start making it in their lab.
robbing chemists.
Yeah, and then they get robbing them up, and then because Randy gets into it.
Yeah.
He's a proper. He used to do drugs back in college. He's like, oh, I'll go around.
Well, he's got a weed farm, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he thought that when they invited him round to do some stuff,
Yeah.
he brought a bag of weed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he didn't realise it's injections that they had,
Yeah.
that there were this Opsec, Ozec, or whatever it is, that makes them thinner. And all the middle-aged mums, had their midriff showing.
Yeah, every time, no matter where they
Yeah.
were, inappropriately, just to go like, oh yeah, I'm looking all right, just showing it off. Well, that's a weird thing about I don't get because South Park is from America,
Yeah.
and that must be broadcast everywhere, and
Yeah.
always really good satirical episodes of
Yeah.
every genre. They cover every topic, and every time I watch it, I go, that's so good. That the way they thought about it and they presented the episodes, and yet it seems to not make any. Unless we're just hearing the worst parts of America
Well,
over the airways, because it doesn't seem to make any difference on the population's perception of.
South Park or
So yeah, they're sending out a good message and going, oh, do you know what? Maybe we'll be over the top and blah blah blah. Every single thing, just do drugs to get the fat, the healthcare, the Trump thing, everything.
yeah.
All of their stuff.
Oh, you get it for
You
free.
think
if
it's
you're
not
diabetic.
taken seriously, maybe?
Yeah.
You think it's not taken very seriously?
Yeah, they only take it as a joke, but they're not getting it as a joke as in it's funny because it's so,
Prevalent.
yeah. But it doesn't seem to affect, I don't know, the population of America.
They don't hit back at it, they don't try to cancel it, they just let it live.
Yeah, but they try, but they can't. But what I mean is, we still get more and more stupid stories coming out from America.
Yeah.
No matter how many South Park
No.
put out, and they're going, oh, look at this stupid stuff. Look at that. It never seems to be like, oh, do you know what? We need to look at ourselves before we start doing this crazy shit. But they seem to still do even more crazy shit, and it's just like South Park.
It's unbelievable.
You're making the 3 episodes. They just need to go. Oh, wait a couple of weeks. Someone will do something stupid, and then we've got another episode.
They make them really quick as well.
Yeah,
don't they, the
yeah,
episodes?
yeah.
Well, it's just that's how much subject matter there is for them to do. How much subject matter that really they take a lot of serious subjects and make fun of it because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, it's so ridiculous. I mean, like, get a chick and put her in there and make a chick, get a chick and make her gay. I mean, literally everything you see nowadays is gay men, gay women in movies, and it's certain
Ruins it.
Yeah, well, for me it ruins it because, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm watching an action film. I don't really particularly want to see, even between a man and a woman, you know, having romantic encounters when this is an action film.
Yeah, they feel like they've got to shove it in. It?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
there's 5 things you've got to fit into the film.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, okay, we need to shove this in, and it's got to be this to be more current. And it's like, you don't need that at all.
No. So
alone-
why do you even have to think about having something like that in there? Oh, it's to cater for who? For the LGBT community. You know what? You're going to lose a lot of customers here. You're going to lose a lot of. I mean, how many movies have bombed? That Marvels, the 3 women,
Oh yeah.
one of the biggest flops.
I don't even know about
for
it.
Marvel. Mate,
Which one? What?
it's just
It was a. You know, you had Miss Marvel.
yeah, Miss Marvel.
Yeah, it was like a one after that, and she comes
Miss
back.
Marvel.
It's Captain America, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it's called in this. She's Captain America.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Miss
No.
America.
Mr.
Oh, what's her fucking name?
Miss Marvel.
It is Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
It is Miss Marvel.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had enough of it already.
Mate,
The OP
And
was
she
like
make a
really
sandwich.
ridiculously strong, like
just
OP.
bollocks.
Like,
but it's just the wokeness of it.
Yeah.
You
Did she
know.
make a sandwich?
No, she didn't. I didn't see her make a sandwich.
look,
Wasted my time, didn't she?
But it's like this new Star Wars thing, the new series. Okoshi, something like that. Oshoki. It's literally just started. They've only done 2 episodes. They've only Osoki, some crap, you know, and it's
You're not talking about Ahsoka.
no,
No,
No, no.
because that's a genuine
Yeah.
sign.
no. This one is
Oh,
Osoki, Okoshi,
I can't say that. What does that say? Acolyte?
Acolyte.
Is that it?
Sorry, yes, that's the one, Acolyte. So I watched the 2. I don't even know why I watched the second one, man.
I want to watch it now to see how bad. I mean, that's another thing. Do you ever go? I need to watch it because it's so shit. It's like it's so bad. It's got to be. It can't be that bad. You're going to get audience to go
But
watch it.
Disney have bought the rights to Star Wars, isn't it? Yeah,
They fucking
and they're the
ruined a
ones
lot of
they
stuff.
are ruining everything.
Because those the 3 movies that they made.
Yeah.
They were horrific.
We're basically a wasted generation, isn't we, really? There's a wait for us to all die and all the good shit will come out then.
It is just a load of bollocks, you know.
What?
Is that
So-
going to happen? It's going to be worse.
All the good shit will come out, won't it, when we're all gone?
Well, in effect, they're not making these. If they're making it woke all the time, they're alienating.
All the Iron Man suits and everything's all going to come after we're dead.
You know, sorry, they're alienating all the
I'm tired, but
non-woke people, and they're the ones as a majority who's paying
with all the money.
the subscriptions.
Yeah.
You know, so why do you keep doing that? And it's just flop after flop after flop. You know these spin-offs that they've been doing of Star Wars.
Yeah.
There are only 2 good spin-offs that they've made, and that is The Mandalorian.
Yeah. No.
And what was the other one? The guy?
Boba
Doom.
Fett.
No, not Boba Fett.
I thought Boba Fett one was alright.
Boba Fett was okay when The Mandalorian came in about 2-3 episodes to the end.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was a bit. It started off all right, then it went kind of dead.
Yeah.
You know, but then The Mandalorian
It
came
comes
in,
back up.
and
yeah,
it went,
yeah,
it went
yeah.
wicked again. And Boba Fett died.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. And so I was like, and no one cared. It's
But that's
Mandalorian.
That's what a lot of things now. Nobody can die. It's
Yeah.
like a good story.
Yeah.
People need to die, and
Yeah.
it needs to be someone you're not expecting, and you meet different people along the way, and a plot twist that I can't see coming from a mile away, Where it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is the main character. How's he going to get out of this? Well, he's going to get out of it, isn't he?
He has to, but no.
Oh, wait, he doesn't. He dies.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not the main character. Or it's like that's what I want. I want some. You've seen it all before, kind of.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And they like you're saying with these series, they bring it out. The first 5 minutes is really good. You've got 50 minutes of crap
Yeah.
to fill it, to make it an hour episode, and then the last 5 minutes to get you to watch the next one because you got excited again.
Yeah, mate,
I do it all the time, every series. That's the plan.
Is it, innit?
that other show, the Star Trek Discovery, is it the latest one?
Yeah.
It's
I
this
quite like it.
season. I liked it a lot,
Oh.
but it went so woke.
Oh,
It went so woke, and I'm like, bro, I don't watch this for people's sexuality. This is what I'm trying to get at, right? I don't watch these programs because I care about people's sexuality. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't even want to see straight people doing it. I just want to see what the fucking film is supposed to be, and it's action and sci-fi. That is what I want to see. Show me some action and some sci-fi shit.
that's it. Yeah.
After that,
I want fucking lasers. I want
yeah.
Space.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see some like beautiful.
And maybe some boobs.
Yeah, that's maybe would be nice. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that is what people sci-fi, and again, sci-fi is majority of men. I don't care what they say. There are a generation of women who are going to like Capcom. Is it Capcom? Comic, the Comic-Con, and you know, and they do the Star Trek conventions and all these, and there's loads of girls go. Because a lot of the aliens are female aliens, so they can relate to that or whatever have you, which is cool. And I do like to see them, women, getting into these, that were once known as man things. You know, it's nice.
Everyone involved in everything.
Yeah, it's nice. But when you have to bring in sexuality, we're just trying to show everybody a woman can love another woman or a man can love another man. We fucking know this shit. Yeah. And these things are not 18, they're for kids. Do you know what I mean? This Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Oh man, and it just pisses me off how they're just trying to brainwash the kids. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of the segment. Sorry, you guys are all right. And we'll be back after these messages. Messages we don't have. Once again.
Someone's got to have a message.
Hey, it's just like a little button you press and
I should have.
it makes you laugh. Messages we don't have. Messages we don't have.
We'll be right back after our non-sponsors.
Messages we don't have. Messages we don't have.
Oh Lord God. Oh Jesus Martin, you fucking make me
It's quite hard to do that, like do a phrase like that in a certain tone and just do it the same over and over again.
Sample it.
No, but that's what I mean. But you sample it yourself by replicating it. So
Yeah. So I'll have to.
welcome to George King Podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to George King Podcast. It's
Ladies
quite
and
hard.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Is it the same? Because you guys you
Your
like
tones
alter,
can
you're like,
change.
is that too much?
I might put it out there. Have we had any messages on there? Because I don't know if Ollie was paying any attention. You can scroll if it's full.
Yeah, it's full, but I thought it self-scroll.
You can't. No, you got to scroll it up
How?
or down.
Doesn't move.
Don't it?
No.
So look.
It was just.
Oh no, that's. Oh, Alan, all good. Cheers. Oh, safe out. Oh no, yeah. When it gets further down, more chat comes down here.
No, when more chat, it'll just move up, no?
I don't know. I don't.
That's
think
what I mean,
so.
but this doesn't move.
Does it come on? Well, no, it's because it's not at its final bar. So you can't move it up and down because
Yeah, but. Yeah,
there's got to be more chats underneath.
yeah, but is there more chats?
No, because that's
But
your,
do you know that
last,
for a
that's your
fact?
last line.
100%.
Yeah, because like when
100%.
Susie, 100%, because when Susie and who else?
Why is there a bar there?
That is I don't know what that does. That's you pull it into the screen. I think. I don't know what that does. It is. Don't delete it though. Like cross it off.
What's that?
Where?
Maybe
I
that.
think I'm moving, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you. Yes, we're still trying to figuring shit out. You know, just like a lot of those people on the Disney series. kind of figuring it out. Who do they like? You know, which way do they go? Which is whatever you want to do is do it. But I don't need to fucking know about it because I don't really care. I just want to see sci-fi action. That's all I want to see. I do like some of those comedies though. An action comedy with a woman and a guy in it, which was Night and Day. Have you seen that? Was it Day and Night? Cameron Diaz and Tom Cruise.
Oh, no.
He's a spy.
She ride on a motorbike, is that the one?
He's a spy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on a motorbike. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you seen the movie?
No, I've seen a little clip.
Mate, see it. It's fucking funny. You'll love it. You don't have to. I mean, it's
2010.
yeah, it's still funny. You know, I mean, that's just it. There's not a lot of funny shit out there, unless you go and find specific stand-up comics.
Yeah. I like stand-up.
You know, and like I said, when we spoke last week, you know, you know what? I'm going to do it again. Was it last week or the week before?
Last week.
It was last week, wasn't it?
Last week, yeah.
Rob wasn't here, was he?
Yeah, well, so-
Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. Oh Lord God, forgive me for calling thy name in vain. I'm going to hell.
You're forgiven.
Thank you. And
Cheers, God.
God's, you know, our faith is all good, brother. It's all good.
I didn't want to give away my cards.
Yeah.
What's that?
Nothing.
You don't.
Don't have to call him
You know.
Jesus. Ollie or
JC. No. Shit, you made me lose where the hell I was, guys. What was I saying?
Oh,
About comics.
Charles G said, love a good sci-fi movie, thumbs up. So the chat is adding up.
Yo, Giff, my man, welcome back. I hope you had a lovely time away. Lovely to hear from you on the show, my man. Yeah, listen, guys, Giff, if you got a question, please put it over. We're just on about a good sci-fi movie, but we're pissed off. Well, I'm pissed off. I think Holly's.
No, I am as well. Yeah,
I mean,
I know what
this
you're
is-
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
It takes the immersion out of the film.
let me just fill in back up on it, and we'll come back to that. Yeah, I'll just like catch up, Gifford. We're talking about how it's so woke in all these new sci-fi films. They have to have lesbianity or homosexuality or whatever, you know, rather than focusing on the film. They're focusing on people's sexuality, and personally, I am sick of it because I just want to watch a good movie. Ollie, did you want to add to that?
Yeah, no, I was just agreeing with you really, and just saying like I'll be immersed into a movie,
Yeah.
but then they want to pause that immersion to then fill their little checkboxes
Yeah.
with this like nonsense stuff, and it's like
Yeah.
nothing really to do with the movie. And then it's like, well, they just slip that in there, and then you've got to try and get back into the
Yeah,
immersion of it
yeah,
again.
yeah.
And it's like, I'm upset with that.
You know,
And you notice it, you pick up on it, because it takes the immersion away from it, really.
yeah, man.
You're going, why have we gone to it now?
Yeah.
You know,
It's not a natural arc of the story.
No.
If it was like integral of you're on
Yeah.
a planet of
women.
and they're all homosexual, and the only way to get to the exit is you'd have to be a lesbian
Yeah.
or something. So then you'd have to just pretend you're a woman with your special radar that makes you look like a woman, but then not touch anyone because you're not.
But
It's just like weird.
Just like they've just edit and cut it in, spliced it in, and then and they're ticking their check boxes. And it's like you're ruining the movie.
No, man, it's just.
And you pick up on it. It's a big
Bollocks.
It's a big downplay.
I'm sorry. I mean, like the amount of this is what I'm trying to Disney. The amount of customer base that they've lost because of this kind of crap that they keep turning out. The flops that they make. Even the cartoon, the animation that they do, and they send it to the cinema. The flops that they're making. I mean, I think the last biggest hitter was what's it called? Frozen. They made a Western show of it. Kids are doing, drugs to get to their merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like
Selling drugs. Selling drugs to buy.
they're literally off their mind. These little girls running
Yeah.
to get this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's still the fad now,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but the thing with Frozen is like an artist. If you make a Christmas song, you're banging the money every time it rolls around. Every time
So,
it's Christmas time,
does she-
Frozen gets whacked back out because it's cold. Put Frozen on, it's easy.
They
It's
know what
not
they were
easy.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Made it
man.
work. So
Yeah.
does she get rescued, or is she the rescuer?
I don't know, bro. I
There's a
don't
Frozen
watch it.
2, man.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's two
you've
Frozen.
got to check that.
I'll have to-
They're actually good films.
I'll have to.
You've watched it.
You've seen it. So what? Does
Have
she
you-
get rescued? Who rescued? Is she the hero, or what? Is she?
She's like
is there a prince that comes and saves her, or is this because this is the point, isn't it? Like that's what they're pissed off about, isn't it? Is that the prince always has to save the girl?
Well, no, because she's like there's two sisters.
She's the hero, yeah.
Have you not seen it? That's all.
No,
So there's two
unfortunately not.
sisters, and one of them's got like a magical power, but it goes rogue. So she has to run away, and then the other sister's left there.
Oh, like heroes.
Heroes.
The TV
What?
program.
Oh right.
Like they can't control their powers. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it's kind of like that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She's not in control.
So
of
she's
her
the
powers.
boss, yeah.
So she's
Good
making
on
everything
us.
cold. That's why it's frozen. She's got ice powers.
Cool.
Yeah.
Jesus, jeez. Dudes, what the hell?
Mate, you've not seen it.
Excuse me,
You've
no.
got to. You must have seen it.
Mate, she's
It's
25.
This wasn't out last week, mate.
Mate, no, I haven't seen. She probably has because she's got younger sisters. So I think they've sat together and watched it at some point. I don't know. I mean, but regardless of that, a lot of Disney stuff is a flop. You know, you go woke, as they say, you go broke.
Yeah,
Look
no
at
money.
Budweiser. We've talked about this before.
No
Target
money.
selling. I couldn't believe it. Target selling baby, transgender baby clothes.
Are you kidding me?
No, man.
That's got to be a crime.
What do you mean
That's some
transgender?
paedophile
Tra-
crime, man. That is some
tra-
pervert
transgender-
crime, man.
Baby grows.
Perverts.
I mean, you have a transgender baby grow. It doesn't matter. They're unisex, no.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah.
So why would you need a transgender one? Because it doesn't matter if you're male, female, or in between.
Perverts.
Well, listen. Why would you need tampons for men?
Well, you don't.
Oh, you bigot! You've offended
Oh,
me.
mate,
and
I'm a big. I
Right.
don't care if that's what it's called.
There's a
then.
guy that went.
What the hell?
There's a guy that went.
Wait,
He's
let
not-
me look up bigger.
Right. There's a guy that went to the chemist and asked the guy at the counter, "Mate, do you have this tampon? Is it tampons or sanitary towels?" No, it's tampons for men. The guy's like, "Huh? Hang on, I'll have a look."
Did he come and get shopping for men on their side?
No. He goes, so he wasn't far. You know, he was just there stocking up some shit and, you know, minding his own business. And this woman this man walks up to him, "Oh, do you have the tampons for men?" And what? And he had a packet of women's tampons in his hand.
How do they differ?
What's the difference? And they don't-
Is it size
We
or
don't
what?
know. But there isn't such thing.
But if he needs it for whatever
but-
he needs it for, can he not just use the women's ones or what?
Yeah, you can do. It's just
No,
like,
it's for men. So
Yeah,
listen,
but-
hold on.
Listen.
Sweden is coming out with men's tampons.
Sweden?
Sweden, or is it
I thought
Switzerland?
Sweden were alright.
It's one of those two, right up there. They're coming out with, and I think they're out now or coming by Christmas. Tampons for
in
men.
time of Christmas, get me just stuck in.
George, I know what I'm getting you, mate.
Yeah.
You're going to have a living room full of fucking men's tampons.
Mate, what the?
So what are they for then? Like what? Stick up his arse? Got sore
Well, you're
button?
not going to have a period, are you?
Is that what it's for? Sticking up your arse?
Well, we're actually
What,
going to
broken nose? I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing
You
is
get
with
a
boxers,
broken
they
nose,
use
isn't
it when you're repairing in a corner. They would put a tampon up there
Yeah.
to soak it up. So that would be the only. You'd have boxing or men's boxing
They
tampons.
can't come in a pink packet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, because the guys look. I felt so sorry for that poor lad who's putting like stocking shelves,
should have headbutted
You
him in
know?
the face.
and they get all
Gave him a
uppity,
reason.
You know?
They get aggy at the guy stuck in the
Yeah,
shelf, and he's like, "Mate, I'm on minimum wage, just working here, trying to get some money. I don't buy the product. I don't make the product.
Yeah.
I don't even sell the products. I'm just stuck in the shelf. But I can sell you some of these if you want." They do the same thing, but
Yeah.
they're pink.
Yeah.
It's not for men.
Oh.
And the guy went through different packets and shit. It's like, no.
Surely it would
It's
have
ridiculous.
to have a different name as well, because obviously a tampon is
It'd be
for
like
a
Mad
particular,
Packs or something, yeah.
Yeah.
particular product for a particular
Yeah.
reason.
Have you typed in tampons for
No,
men?
I have not.
Type in
No.
tampons
Well,
for
the
men.
fact-
will not.
Say it comes
the
on
fact
the
is-
system.
Look, I agree with being a bigot. I'm happy with that. I don't mind. I've looked up bigot. All right, I'm fair with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I abstain from.
No,
I
you
object
should
to some of their beliefs.
No,
I really do.
in the name of research. In
Go on.
the name of
Okay.
research,
Yeah.
type in tampons for men on your computer, and we've got it
I can't
on
wait for the
evidence
ads.
here. No, I bet.
Can't wait for the ads.
Yeah, your search browser
Oh.
history might be better off.
It's
hearing
only
after this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only fifth down the list.
So it's been searched
Oh,
for
that's a
that.
nice
Mate.
packet.
They look like that condom packet.
Fucking expensive.
Or
Sorry,
like
ladies.
aftershare, like
Yeah.
spray, that kind of style.
What are they for though? Right, will be available as a limited edition in Finland.
Finland, I knew it was
Oh,
one
as
of
a
those
joke.
Nordic
though.
countries.
Finland, man. Yeah, they're doing it as a joke. You know what Finland like?
Yeah.
They're doing it as a joke. They are 100% doing
You
it as a
sure?
joke.
We'll find out.
Finland, eh?
Well, I feel sorry for that man who needs a tampon.
Hold on. Yeah, for their broken noses because they're fucking hard. Why did distributor begin?
That's the only
Total
reason.
sales procedure.
Unless you work legal, which you need to go to the doctor for.
Yeah, get them piles looked at.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, you need to
Or-
get
or
that sorted
you've got
out.
some kind
If
of
you have
cancer.
got a mad period, you've got serious
Hold on.
problems.
So what are they for?
But this is the what? This is the.
What are male
that's-
tampons used for?
Does this not, ladies and
Tampons-
gentlemen out there in the internet world, does this
Tampons
not
for
sound crazy? Is this the world that we live in? Crazy land.
Alleviate the
Here we go.
distress
Here we go.
transgender men feel relating to menstruation. So is it a man or a woman? Like,
A transgender man
yeah, is that a man or
is a woman
like,
to a
full-
man.
Oh, right, okay. So it's a woman pretending to be a man that's still getting her period, but she doesn't want to buy ladies. I get it there. Okay.
Oh, I actually get it now.
Well, yeah,
Well, I
it
actually
sounds
understand
like
it,
it's
yeah.
it sounds like it's that way.
That's what it is. So
But
she's
to
a
me,
woman, she's having a period, but she's pretending to be a man, but she doesn't want to face
But they
the fact
shouldn't-
that she's a woman
but they
by
shouldn't-
buying pink
No,
tampons,
but that's
so she
just
wants to
it.
buy man tampons.
No, but that's just it because like they're on the hormones and the hormones will stop your period, so you won't be having periods.
Yeah, but she's still going to have a bit of fucking dribble,
Discharge?
saying, isn't she? Yeah, discharge. Yeah, it's a better word. I was going to say dribble. But...
Dribble's a better word. The discharge sounds quite crude. Dribble might have been like you spoke something, but that's like something.
From a miggle.
Egypt, what?
Dribble. From a miggle.
Nah, that's just.
You've done him.
No, it's you know.
I get it now. I
It's
understand.
like going into
I
McDonald's
understand.
and asking for 2 pieces of
She
chicken and
doesn't.
chips.
She doesn't
You
want to
know what I
confront
mean?
the fact that she's
What?
a woman. But
Yeah,
if she
well,
buys women's tampons, she will have to admit to herself that she's a woman, but she's
No,
pretending to be a man.
no, they can't.
So-
no,
so she has to buy men's
admitting nothing.
tampons.
They're not admitting nothing. If they admit something, if some people can't be wrong, they don't want to be wrong.
That's
they're
why
not
she can't buy women's tampons. She has to buy men's tampons, but she still needs tampons.
That's it. They didn't want to pay the pink tax. The pink tax is women's stuff is.
I'm sorry, but these are like 20 quid. Are you telling me tampons are 20
I
quid?
have no idea.
I'd fucking make my own. Buy a bit of cotton, do you know? I'd make my own.
They
Roll
used
it,
to.
roll it on the
Back in
fire.
Where has it gone? I don't know. It's gone there. It was about 20
Back in
quid.
the day,
Oh.
they used to have like a handkerchief. You had something like that, like a cotton thing that they would put up there.
Yeah, and a string on it.
Victorians.
Well, those.
No, it's nowadays.
No. Back in the day, they would use.
Mate, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, we're coming to the end of this segment. We'll see you right. We'll see you in a bit. Not you guys. You're
What do you
all
think
right.
they used
Just
to
say-
use? They used a bit of tablecloth.
But what originally?
Yeah, back in like Edwardian times and stuff.
Yes, the tampon. What did women used to use?
No, they used to use
tampons?
like cloth. He said, "I'm going to make my own." And they
Yeah,
used
well,
to make
that's
their
why
own.
they were called blood cloths.
Blood clot.
Blood, yeah, which is West Indian.
Is that what they used to call it?
It's blood clot.
Yeah, but is that what they used to say?
Yeah, man.
Yo, woman, you got my blood clot.
Your blood clot. You know what I mean? But no, I think it goes back to either the ancient Greeks or the Egyptians, where they used to use sponge, like from the sea.
Oh, that's
You know.
well hard to get.
Well, no, because I don't know about the Egyptians, but the Greeks were like they're a sailing nation, they're a boat nation, they're fishermen and stuff, go diving and everything like that. So sponge was a big part of their culture. You can look it up what it was used for.
I don't know
but-
what Lisa's saying. Amanda Holden loves doing a bit of porn. Out of nowhere, she just comes
What?
up with that.
Amanda Holden likes doing a bit of porn.
Yeah, that's what Lisa says.
Alright, we'll give you a minute.
Where that's come from?
Let's have a look.
Hey, yeah, Lise. Yeah, what?
Is she going to
Half
send
an
us
hour
a
ago.
link or...?
Ollie wants the link.
Well, we all want the link. Alright.
Alright. Ollie and Martin want the link. Amanda Holden does porn. What is that? Is that a thing? Something's come out.
She's got to be an old banger now, don't she?
Facelift.
Lisa just come out with that after we've talking about all sorts of stuff. Star Wars, tampons.
Did we talk about porn?
We didn't
We
talk
did
about,
talk
you talking
about
about the deep fake. So
the deep fake stuff.
yeah, so somebody used her face on an actress.
Oh, is that much of a delay? That's a big delay.
Is that what you, no, that would have, because Gifford sent us.
This is 2022, so it's like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, sometime. Yeah, so what? Someone must have made one for a deep fake porn of Amanda Holden. Is that correct, Lisa? Would you just type it back and let us know?
Well, you just type that in your Google.
Sorry?
Just type that in your Google for us, Lisa.
Yeah,
Make
please.
sure you know you've got the right evidence, because we don't want to be
Yeah, we don't want to talk shit on
falsified.
here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. She's a bit cooked now, isn't she?
What?
But with the AI, you could just
Yeah.
use older
Fit it up.
footage. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It could be from back in
Gemini.
the day.
You seen that film Gemini? Will Smith and his younger self and his older self.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sci-fi, good action film. Shame that Will Smith apparently is hanging. You know, the things he's been doing with Puffy did. But yes, Sorrel, good actor. If that's what he's doing behind closed doors, shame on you, mate. Shame on you and whoever else indulges in them weird, freaky stuff that you are allegedly
You
into.
sound well jealous.
You know? No. Let's, easy, easy.
It was the way you were saying it.
Easy, mate.
Shame on you for not inviting me to your parties.
No, it's just.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Let's bang out.
What did he do? I don't know. What did he do?
Apparently it's part of the ring, the old
Yeah.
fiddle ring, isn't
They're all
it? The
diddly
old-
now.
Yeah.
They're all diddle.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
diddle diddle.
Diddle.
Will Smith got the fiddle.
It's the gang of. It's a.
He's got kids and that, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, and they're weird.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
And his missus. I mean, like you heard. I mean, all the stuff that's come out. His missus was
I
having an
ignore all of
affair
it. It's all narrative.
with her
right?
son. With her son's.
Oh, her son's
friend,
mate, wasn't it? That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
You know.
In front of him or something,
And
wasn't
it
it?
was open. It was an open
Yeah.
relationship. You know what I mean?
That did seem like it was
That's-
like a. By the way, I want an open relationship, and it's like, oh, okay then. And she's like, yeah, I've already got someone lined up, and it's Thingy's friend from down the road. Oh, okay, yeah. So now we're gonna go upstairs, and he's like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Dude lost control of his
Look,
house.
well, he wears the panties in that household.
Yeah.
She tells him what to do. She's the man. She runs things, man. She's got him, but maybe that's why he's out there growing.
I don't understand that dynamic because he's an actor in his own right. They must have. She's an actor. They must have like equalish. They must have got lots of money.
I think he's.
So you could
I think
just
he's
split.
more.
He's probably got more, but she's got enough. So you wouldn't need to necessarily. And the kids are growing up, so you wouldn't need to analyse and stuff. You just go right. We're getting divorced and fuck off. And she can do what she likes.
There's some kind of. They
Must be
talked
some-
about divorce, and then there's reconciliation. Did I say that correctly?
Reconciliation. Yeah.
Reconcile.
Yeah.
And but it's on the rocks, and because at the end of the day, this is the stupid shit about people thinking. I'll tell you what. But what people think about an open relationship. Let's go from the man's point of view. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get loads of pussy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go out there and get mate. For a start, it's a lot harder. Well, not if you're Will Smith, but as a normal person who's not Will Smith and not got money and physique like him, or stature of how famous he is. He's just a normal Joe. Mate, this is a word of advice. Don't do it. Because you may be thinking right now the amount of pussy you're going to be able to get. If you can get pussy, you would have been able to get a lot of pussy while you was with your woman. Simple. So, women don't like that hungry look in a man. Yeah? When a man's he ain't had that in a long time, he's not had some in a long time, he gets this hungry look and he becomes a bit of a simp, you know, a bit of a wishy-washy kind of guy, and he'll do anything just to get the goal. Now, a woman would be like, I can get a man. Now, this is your normal woman, and she doesn't even have to be that fit.
Fat and ugly movie.
It doesn't. Let's not go to that extreme. Let's go middle of the road. You know. So like, if it's like from 1 to 10 in beauty, the woman could be a 4
2
or a 2, and still get more dick than you will ever see pussy in the rest of your life being single. So you've in effect, what you've actually done is allowed your woman. You've allowed your woman to go out there and get as much dick as you can, as she wants, and you're having a hard time. Maybe you was having one time fling with this one and you might hook up with her now and then, but that's very rare, you know, and that's it. Unless you got money, looks, stature, great job, not even that if you've got loads of money, you know, that's the only time you'll be able, if you're a high valued man as they call them, you know, that's the only time you're going to get some regular, different, or get any woman that you want. If you're not, that's not what you're thinking, is not the reality. You're deluded. Yeah, you're deluded. A woman can get anyone she wants at any time. It's not the same for a man. So don't agree to this stupid, ridiculous open relationship. If someone, my final thought on it really is that if someone suggests, if your partner, I hate that word, if your partner, I can't get out of saying it, if your partner, fuck's sake, right, turns around to you and says, I think we should try an open relationship, what you should say in turn, our relationship is over. That's it. Because from when they've got that thoughts, they're obviously not satisfied with you. Do I make sense? Get in the chat, let me know what you think. Am I talking shit? Guys, your thoughts on an open relationship? Would you look a bit hippie, Martin, so I don't know you, man. Do you know what I mean?
No, I agree. If they offer up, I'm walking. I'd be like,
no respect for you.
Yeah, no respect. Yeah,
you know.
Respect is
and they don't seem. You don't seem to pull the buttons or push their buttons anymore in the way that you used to, maybe.
Yeah.
To me, that's a relationship.
And it's almost like keeping you like in a corner, in a pocket, you know, in a sense, you know.
When she wants,
keeping you for where she needs you, or she does whatever she wants. You know, that's the man's role. The man does that.
It's like having a cake and eating it, isn't it? Like,
yeah, that's the man's role.
We get along fine, but you're not turning my buttons in sexually or whatever. And it's like, so I'm going to go elsewhere, but I still want this relationship. Well, it don't work like that.
Yeah,
you can't have that. Yeah. You can't have the both, can you? Go, oh, leave me friend zoned while we're living together or whatever. But you're off with. I mean, a lot of the times I think open relationships are more like they go and actually have a relationship with another person. Yeah, so they'll have. Yeah. So say I'm going out with a bird, and then she goes, "Oh, I've met Ollie, and we're now she's going to go around to Ollie's house quite often and come and then like split between. It's a bit like having a kid and you got divorced. Yeah. You know, different houses, different weekends or whatever. Most of the time, it's like that. But I still can't get my head around it. It just fucks up. You just be like,
I can't.
How many people are in this relationship?
Have you seen some of them?
If you've been
some documentaries,
I've seen one.
Mostly American, and there's like one guy and he's got like 5 birds on the go or something, and it's just such a head fuck because you've got how annoying like it's like. How much trouble you can get into remembering stuff with one and do this with the other and blah blah blah, and then there's 4 different, and you've got to go and spend time with that one and this one. I'm like, fuck me, I want time on myself, let alone have 4 others at once. I've got to be like, you spend 20 minutes with Sasha over there. No, Kimberly needs me over there for an hour. Or you spend an hour with her. Well, you need 2 hours with Thingy upstairs. I'm like, I'm one man. I don't need that hassle in my life. No, mate. And see what you took that part of the woman that when they say about the open relationship about being, I'll come back to you. I'll always be back home. All you've got to know is that I'll always be back home to you. Yeah, it's because you might have money. You know how to look after her. You know, you can cook, you can clean. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, she's keeping you in that pocket. Yeah. She's keeping you in that corner where she needs you. Yeah, but not physically. She's got the cake there. But she don't want to give the cake away for another slice of pie. No, he might not have the money. He might not have the house or an apartment or a good job or a fancy car. And it might go wrong. After a couple of things going, no, do you know, it's not so great over there. Well, it's based on sex. How is it going to be any other way? I mean, the thing is... The only thing, unless you're really not into because some people are not very sexually hungry, active. They're like, look, doesn't really do it for me, kind of thing, and they don't need it. And you can clearly, it's a bit like a cuck, isn't it?
Yeah.
When they come and it's like, oh, can you pleasure my wife? Because either they can't do it, or they're really not interested in doing it.
Don't give a shit if you can't do it. To see another man all over your woman and his dick in her, you know, or his dick in her mouth, no. It's like the woman.
I wouldn't want to watch. I get that maybe the open relationship. You'd be like, look, you go and spend time with Thingy, and you come back, and if you're better with me, and we're never having sex anyway, because that's not what I want, then that'd be fine, because you'd still be that thing.
I know what you're saying.
I don't get it. I'm just saying that.
I hope they're finding this hilarious.
I hear what it's who is.
Like the people. Like, what?
Is that what someone coming?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying
Double
is-
load up.
Yeah, I'm just like,
for someone to listen, if you knew your woman cheated on you, you've never seen the guy before, right? And you found out your woman cheated on you. Visions are going through your mind. The visions are going through your mind. So imagine you being downstairs watching EastEnders or whatever, and your woman is getting knocked upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? Very well. You know? So, mate, I can't. The vision, like I said, when I found out a woman of mine has been cheating on me, and I found out the visuals that went through my head, this fucking guy had his hands all over her and fucking, you know, it's the thought of it.
With that, are you really angry at the guy or her? Because I would be angry at my partner,
Yes, of
not
course.
him. Like I wouldn't go like, oh, he's an alright guy. He's just. I'd be annoyed, but I wouldn't be like, if he was just a randomer and it was just like.
All right, what if it was a work colleague, so they know each other?
Yeah. What? If he knows you, that's not as. That's work.
No. Your missus and him work together.
yeah,
but
no,
to say
yeah,
I did.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying to say I don't know the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he was saying like, this guy doesn't know that she's in a relationship, doesn't know me. He's just a guy that's just knobbed her, but on her part, she's cheated
Yes,
on
of
you.
course,
But
of
then
course.
in that situation where someone that she knows, he knows that she's in a relationship with you.
And he's meant
He
to-
but
might
what
have
if-
met
what
you.
if- what if
That's
she's-
worse
what-
because now you're angry at both of them.
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
like they're
What-
both.
Yeah.
But
Could
what
betray you.
if she's already explained to him, look, they work together, so that guy, he knows of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's what
He
he said.
knows.
That's what I just said, yeah,
So,
Or what I'm getting at, George, you know what? Sometimes like,
You've been betrayed by
who
both. of
was it?
them.
I'm going to go around. I'm going to fucking beat the shit out of him. It's like,
no.
Kill them
yeah,
all.
you wouldn't get that way because you know she's the one doing it.
Yeah.
But in that scenario, if it was like, kind of, oh, you're like, he's flirting, nah, blah, blah, blah. You know that incident was going on. And then if you found out, you'd be like, I'm pissed off at you, but I'm also really pissed off at that guy because you've definitely been influenced by him. But you
Yeah.
had.
Oh, sorry, Mark, hold that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Fucking hell, that was... Sorry, keep that. Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to continue this conversation about... where was you at, Martin, there?
Oh, so like, yeah, it's. So you were getting the images of like someone with someone else. If you was with a partner and you know they've cheated on you,
Yeah.
and you're like got images
Yeah.
Going through your head.
I wouldn't lose the plot and want to go and beat him.
because that was like, say it was like a one night thing, or she just kept going off and doing it, and he's like, I don't know who your man is or whatever, but you keep coming to me, kind of thing. That is what it is. You're not going to go, it's all his fault.
No,
it's her
no,
fault.
no,
then.
there's
But if it was a work thing and you went to, little signs like, oh, who's message? Oh, it's just Jeremy from work, and
Yeah.
you go to the work and you
Yeah.
meet him and they have this little like chemistry. You're like, the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah.
And then it comes out, then you'd be equally annoyed at her and him because she's been tempted by him, even though she shouldn't have done it.
You know what? I have never retorted to violence in any of these scenarios. For a start, I'll be the one getting in trouble. You know. Well, I'm either going in hospital or prison. It's one of the two.
I just think they could both deserve each other. And
Yes.
fuck off, and
That's-
I'll leave you.
thank you.
Just don't talk to me. Just leave me alone. Get
your
out of my
shit,
life.
you go.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know?
want anything to, and that's it. And if it's fine, it's like that. But if it's out and a street or something and you bump into it and it's a thing where you have to interact and then stuff comes up, it's like, look, you need to shut your mouth or you're going to get what you know you probably should have got anyway. That kind of thing.
You're best avoiding me.
Yeah,
if it's the dude.
We'll just avoid each other. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me.
If you see me cross the road,
yeah,
or look down or look away, just don't make eye contact. I don't want to know, because you're both scum, and as scum, and I believe in karma. What go round, come round. So for me, like I said, taking to violence is not the answer. Never has been, never will be. Take the higher road. I know you're angry. I know you're upset. You're let down, disillusioned by everything there. And trust me, you'll be better for it. Because you've taken the higher road. Morally, you don't need to stick. What the fuck?
When you hit someone, it never really makes you feel like... I've never done it and gone, oh, I feel so good now.
No, those are the crazy guys. Those are the ones that go into the army.
Oh yeah, some they love it. Some people do love it, but
it's
never like you always feel a bit bad because you've hurt someone. I think if you're a normal person, you feel a little bit bad because you've hurt them, even though they've done you wrong. You're like, I don't feel any better now. No. It's not solved anything.
No, I hate myself for being put in that predicament. I hate myself for it.
Yeah.
I should have been better than that.
Yeah, I let you make me do that. Yeah, and now I'm a fuck up.
Yeah, I feel guilty for what I've done.
Yeah.
Because I got a fucking conscience.
Anger is a punishment we give to ourselves for other people's stupidity.
Mate,
I love that one.
Who quoted that?
I love that one.
Is that an Andy Sykes?
Oh, which?
Say that again.
Anger is a punishment we do to ourselves for other people's stupidity.
Yes.
And it fucking works, I tell you. When you get angry and you think, why am I angry? You think, because that fucking idiot. And then you realise, I ain't going to do that to myself.
Mate,
it's a good one.
That is 100%, yeah.
I love that one.
Very good, very good.
I love that.
Very good.
I don't think I remember that.
I use that. No, trust me, remember mouthful. Trust me, next time you're angry, try and think of that. And it works.
Stupidity.
Well, I just wanted to... I've got
this... Anger is a punishment we do to ourselves for other people's stupidity. And you realise every time you're angry, it's always because of something that somebody else has done. And and the thing is, you're angry about it, but that was never their intention. And it was like whatever they did was stupid, and it was easy for them to do. But now you're like, and then you're like, oh, and then you realise you're doing it to yourself.
Sometimes they do it on purpose, though.
As if they could. I'm joking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
people don't get, by the way, my brain works.
If you're tuning in, please smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know when we're going live. And what we actually do is after the, we also record these video in 15-minute segments of audio.
Did I
say it correctly?
Audio. It was better before, to be honest. I like the old one.
Audio.
Yeah, it's better.
And audio. The audio. That's the way.
I don't know how you say it anymore. I don't know
it's 15 minutes, guys, and you can catch it, having a shower, taking a shit, or whatever, driving down to the shops. The 15-minute segments. They're on Amazon, Spotify, and some other podcast stuff, and YouTube, obviously. So please smash that like button. And share if you can, if you find it funny or informative. We're not a information channel or a sci-fi channel or a...
It's jokes, man.
Yeah, we just this is for us Friday night, like being down the pub. I know we got water and stuff will be quite good, apart from Ollie. But today, it's like being down the pub. We just chat whatever's come up and what's going on in the world, mainly in society. We drift off into other sections like conspiracies and politics and genderisms and we have a laugh and a chit chat about it. So welcome and thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions you want to fire our way, please put it in the chat on YouTube, and when it comes up, and if Martin finds it, we shall be able to respond.
Sometimes I don't turn up. Mostly though.
Does it come on the big screen or is it just on the little screen?
Just on this little screen.
Because last time I saw it come on the big screen.
Oh yeah, no, it does pop up.
It does pop up?
Yeah,
oh,
fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should change, is it a distinctive colour? Is it like...
So it will be like two different colours. So like...
We need some ads, man. Let's get some ads.
The person and then the one being green and whatever. Neon.
Okay.
It definitely pops up.
Okay,
I'd have to be watching this while we're doing the whole podcast for me to see it. Sometimes
this is what I'm saying, Mark. I'm doing all, when I've got that, I've got that there and this and that and asking, and it's like, man, the brain is everywhere, you know, and this is why I forget. That's not really the reason, but I forget, you know. But yes, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. We love your company. That's for you, Martin. I know you love that sound. Fantastic.
Ruins the song.
Guys, I want to put this to you. The fear of death. Does anyone have a fear of death? Because there's people out there that would openly admit, I'm not scared of dying. Bring it on.
I mean, if I was dying, I'd be scared. But right now, I'm not dying, like, necessarily. I mean, if I was close to death, then yeah, you're going to be scared.
Yeah. I've never, you know what? I've always said, yes, I fear death. I fear death. I fear death.
Yeah.
But if you don't know, you can't fear something if you don't know it's coming. You know? I mean, even though every day, every minute of the day, there's a possibility of something.
Closer, isn't it?
Yeah. Or the odds
or the odds of the last day.
You know? So I've never thought about it before. See, this is why I like this. I like this show because when someone says something and it triggers something, I've never heard it. I've never thought of it like that. I can relax. Yeah. I can relax a lot more about it thinking like that.
Yeah. I can safely say I'm not scared of dying. But at the same time, if I was dying, I know I'd be scared as hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm scared of dying when I'm dying, but I'm not dying right now, so I'm not scared of dying.
Like,
that makes sense.
God forbid you've got some deathly disease and you're in bed and you know shit's coming to you know the touch of death is coming.
You're gonna have that fear, but then at the same time, I'd still like to be a little bit like rejoiceful as well. Like if you did have, you know,
thank God you're taking me out of this asylum.
A little bit, yeah. You know, I'd be a little bit excited as well. You know, if there is something else, you know, you don't know.
No, this is it.
I always I had this idea before as well, which I think they've probably done already. Whereas because you can't mess with the timeline. Like in the future, like they could just come back and just take people's essence, the moment they die, and then just bring them into the future, and that could be what we think is heaven. You know, but really it's just the future. And in the future, we need to colonise all the rest of the planets. We need more people. We can't make them quick enough. We just get some of the old ones, and they can just get them right before they die. Boom, and bring them back. You know, I like that. I've always had that in my head.
I mean, if you think about if the soul goes on to be reincarnated,
they could just come back in time, take whatever they need. If it's part of your brain, part of your soul, part of all of that, and just take what they need, and just so you're just as you die, and then bam, they snatch it, and then take it where they need it, and then you're. What would
it be as a baby growing
No,
up?
it'd be the future, innit? So you'd be, God knows what you'd be. Gas can.
But you'd be fully conscious of who you are when you came from.
But for us, we'd think that's heaven.
Right.
Because it'd be so far in the future, and they'd be so more advanced, and so more evolved or whatever, but, you know, they might have mechanical bodies or whatever, but...
So, in essence...
So that way they're not messing with the timeline, and yet everybody who lived get to still have this version of heaven, but really it's just people from the future just saving people from the past, you know, because they actually need more people. Oh, we need another 10,000 people to colonise that planet.
Is, if you think of what is a spiritual being? Could it be these souls of the people that have passed? Could they just be the ones in limbo? Kind of like ghosts.
See, in my version, I was kind of avoiding the kind of... I am a spiritual person.
Yeah.
Not so much religious, but more spiritual than religious. Or I'd say commercialised religion. I am religious, but not commercialised religion. But that's all just control.
Yes,
but I still have religious beliefs, but not on the commercial religion side. All of that stuff to me is just laughable.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point of it, I think. The point I was saying was with that concept is that it kind of takes away the element of afterlife and spirits. You know, it's kind of like a more based in reality, even though it's far-fetched, in 5,000 years, it could easily be done.
Mate, listen, we spoke about, I think it was last week, the week before, in the amount of space from horse and cart to the rocket in 50 years. 60 years.
Yeah.
Not 50, it was horse and cart, the last two, what was it, 1893, some crap like that. Or just, you know what, say 1900 to 1960.
It was the same. We were talking about the planes, weren't you, before as well?
Yeah, well, that's from the Wright brothers to modern day, you know, and that's taken 50 years.
Yeah.
So when you say 5,000,
yeah,
that's far. Give it another 100. Because
No,
like,
but-
the thing is, the,
See,
the things they're
but the
finding
things
out.
that I'm talking about, one, time travel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Two,
That's,
I'm talking about time travel without actually,
right. Let me tell you.
without actually
let me explain.
leaving your time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Let me
Then I'm
explain
talking
that.
about. Then
I
I'm
know what
talking
you're-
about bringing
Spirits,
certain
soul,
elements,
yeah.
through time. So okay, yeah, 5,000 is a long time. But then I'm also talking about a re-establishing either a biomechanical body or a completely mechanical body.
I'm gonna. Two letters.
Go on.
AI. They're using them already for like to cure diseases.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? They're smart. They become smarter than man, and they've got the quantum computers as well
Mhm.
to do these calculations.
Yeah.
But AI is, you know, like how technology. You're a tech guy.
Yeah,
Every 6 months, this will be out of date.
yeah.
AI is like that every week.
Yeah.
It's just getting
I know, I
smarter,
see it,
smarter,
yeah.
smarter. It can do these calculations that humans can't.
Mhm.
You know, to tell with the stars and they're finding out so many things. It's kind of scary.
Mhm.
So, no, not 5,000 years, 50 years, 100 years. This is this will be this will be what you're talking about. This is just because
Yeah,
it's
but-
possible
yeah.
doesn't mean they're going to make it available.
Exactly, and so the other point that I was making, why I say 5,000 years, is because it was more based on the necessity to do it in a certain time period. In 100 years, they don't need to do it. In 1,000 years, they don't need to do it. In 5,000 years, we don't know what has happened and where we are within the universe, where they're going to need more people than they can physically create. We can't get enough people. Where are we going to get more people from? Oh, we're going to have to get them from the past. That was my concept. It wasn't so much about
Just like that
having
movie,
just about.
Tomorrow War.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but they've probably
Seen
already
that?
made.
Tomorrow
They've
War?
probably already made the movie. I don't know,
No,
but
it's a
this is an
movie.
idea that I've sat like. hang
Mate,
on,
there's
hold on.
a movie. I tell you what, there's a movie called Tomorrow War.
Okay, so
Right.
I'll probably.
Tomorrow War, and it's this guy gets sent back from the
Where it goes
future.
over and over again.
No,
Ah,
that's Edge of Tomorrow.
Ah.
Tomorrow War is it's like Chris Pratt. Is that
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I don't think I
um,
see this one.
The guy comes from the future to get soldiers to come back to the future with him.
Right.
So he comes back from the future to the past.
Yeah. See,
In
my
terms-
concept was a little bit different.
Well,
It was
I
about
understand.
not messing with the timeline. It was about like being able to sort of snatch people at the moment of death and bring them
No,
to the
no, I
future
understand.
and
But
reincarnate
no,
them there.
I'm just taking that
Yeah,
one
okay.
aspect that you said, which was we need more people here. We need more people.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they came from the future to get more
Yeah.
people to fight in the war in the
Yeah,
future.
my idea wasn't so much about a war; it was more about colonising
Yeah, well,
different parts of the galaxy.
I
Like,
hear that.
oh, we don't have enough people
But
here.
I'm
We
just
need to.
telling you in the film, man.
Look, I'm telling you my idea.
I hear you. It's
I've got
wicked.
my own films going on in my head. I don't need to watch these movies.
I bet you. Hollyland, la 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 la.
It's called Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Where's a round of applause
He's
for
definitely
that?
thought that.
Hollywood, I like it. I like it.
I live in Hollywood. I'm
Oh.
just a visitor here.
Dude,
I tell people.
we're coming to the end of the segment. Let me just pause it. Let me just stop this, and we'll come right back. Thank you very much, guys. Hopefully, there's some adverts on this.
Hollywood.
Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Oh, dude, so, did I come back to it? Does anyone need the loo or a beer?
I do need a beer, but I can wait.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go there next.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go for the next one. But I'm actually enjoying this water. It's.
Okay.
I don't drink enough. You know, and I could feel my mouth dry and shit unless I'm diabetic. Ah, that was lovely. Did you hear me gulp on the microphone? Dude? Terribly sorry about that. Yeah, so that fear of death. Yeah, I kind of, you made me at ease at that a little bit. You know.
Worry about it when you got to worry about it.
Well, let's see. The other side of the coin is it better to know that it's coming so you can get your house in order, or just go without saying your goodbyes, without clearing your browser
it's
history.
sad. But yeah, I suppose
So,
knowing it's coming is a bit more natural and
but it's
you
horrible
can
now.
say, yeah, it's horrible, but it's
The
also
anxiety.
it's
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm
but
getting anxious now.
remember, like for every down there's an equal up, and for like so as bad as it is, it's also good. You know, you can say your goodbyes. Like what you just said there made me sad about you just gone. You didn't get to say your goodbyes, and I'm like, yeah, that sucks.
I've
So
got- I've
if
got-
you know it's
I got a
coming,
lot of money and spend it knowing that you're going to pay it back again. You know, sell shit.
yeah, but don't your family have to pay it?
No, why does it fall onto them?
Yeah,
Ain't that how it
sometimes
works?
it gets forward onto that.
Guarantees
No,
and stuff. or whatever.
no. If you put somebody, the only time someone has to pay
But
something,
then if you've got
Is
property,
if you've
then
got-
that property will then fall
that's
to
not for
them.
sell me. That, I mean, like,
Yeah, but
hopefully
you're-
it's sold before I cook off. You know what I mean? And I'll just go and rent.
No. Oh right.
You know
Before,
what I'm
so you'll sell the house
Yeah.
before you die,
Yeah.
borrow a load of money, so
Yeah.
you've got no assets
Yeah.
to claim it back.
Fuck it all. You know what I'm saying? You know, make sure.
I think it sometimes goes on to the.
It's the person that who is your benefactor. If that who you've named in the
Yeah,
will as
so
a sole
all of
benefactor.
Yeah.
So
Well,
debt
that
goes
money,
onto them
that
as well.
money that
Yeah,
you've, that
that's-
money that you've sold the house,
That you spent.
you have to give it away before you die, right? To your kid.
You
have to
said
give
you're
it
going
to.
to run for
Yeah.
a load of debt and stuff.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
be-
but
You'd have to
said
give the
what
money
I do
from
is-
the sold house to your kid before you die,
Yeah.
and then get the loan,
What-
so
what
you've
I-
got nothing.
What I do to
promise
keep it
no.
interesting is I'll sell the house, right? Go to the bank, withdraw all the money, put it in a suitcase, or how big a case it's going to fit. You know, it won't be much.
Probably
One
big
big
crate, one big.
Yeah, be in a Tesco's carrier bag, and I'll go find somewhere, dig it, hide it, and I will draw a map, and I will give this map to my daughter. Here lie the money are, be there be money are.
She's like, yeah, right, Dad, throws it away.
No, but I'll tell her the plan.
Some
And she'll be like-
knobhead who's just murdered his girlfriend, digging a hole and just finding a load of money. Like, he's like, result.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's left this Tesco's bag here?
Blinded bonus ticket fillet, you know. Yeah, that would be funny. But my daughter, I know, she's like, fuck's sake, what you got to fucking do this, Dad? Can't you just give me the money?
Yeah.
Well, no, you've got to find it.
You got to find.
Because then the tax.
I had to
the
earn
tax
it, now
man-
you've got to earn it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've drawn you a map.
Yeah.
North, east, and southwest on it. I mean, a little line, here lie the treeth. I mean, here lie the treasure under thy tree. Tree where? Where the fuck where do I look for this? There's loads of trees. Do you know what I mean? So I better think that plan proper.
It would be good. That's like, you know, like in a film when they do that. You've got to go and stay a couple of days in a haunted
Haunted house.
mansion or.
That was that film, Haunted House?
Is it?
Or Haunted Hill? No, House on Haunted Hill. I'm sure there's a comedy.
I saw they did it on Community. They did it, but they probably copied it from a film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's,
TV
an old,
program. Oh.
there's an old one, and they've actually made a part 2 to it. Interesting. Yeah, so that's $1 million to stay in this mansion for the night. It was it? Yeah, $1 million.
$1 million?
For one night. Nah, I think one person made it out.
Was that with Eddie Murphy?
No, I can't remember.
There was like a kids version one where they went to somewhere like that and it was like haunted. But that's a classic, isn't it?
Oh,
Go to this big house,
yeah,
Uncle Sam's house,
Yeah.
and that we're going to stay there. So, they're not here, we've got to wait for them. And then something weird about this house.
yeah, man. So yeah, spirit world and death and all that. Well, and yeah, I don't really like that shit. So I just wanted to bring that up, but it's just made me feel a little bit better that don't fear it until you know it. You don't know. Yeah. So no, I like that. I like that. So I'm going to scrub that off. I like that.
I feel like the way you can't.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you don't have the fear of death. I'm just saying I'm not scared of it. Like I'm not on a day to day, but I know that if I was dying, if something had happened, and I'm like, all right, I'm dying now. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have that fear. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's not saying I'm not saying I'm not afraid of dying, but I'm not afraid of dying because it's natural. But obviously, when you are dying, you are going to have a little
You
bit
see,
of fear. But I think I welcome the fear as much as I welcome the rejoicement of like knowing that I got to live and got to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, I hear that. It's just some time ago, a few years back, my friend, God rest his soul, Pete, he got lung cancer. He never smoked. This guy never smoked. Got lung cancer. And they gave him one transplant. It was rejected. They couldn't get him another one. And he knew his time was coming to an end. He was in his 40s. And I found it really difficult, man, to look at my friend knowing his time is coming, and the strength that he had to put on the face to people, you know. Yeah, so that was hard. That was really hard to see my friend in that condition.
Well, you're saying it would have been easier if he like got a motorbike and crashed it, and then he died, and you would have to go to his funeral.
No,
Like that.
for
Would that
me,
have been better? Or?
not for me.
No.
He may think so, but for me, at least I've got to see him a few times, and
Yeah.
you know, and
So that's better for him as well, because then he knows. At least I got to see George before I go. Do you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
kind of
I
thing.
suppose.
Yeah,
You get,
It's
you
a
get-
two-way
you get your
street,
goodbyes.
isn't it?
You get to do it in a way. You get to do it in the way that you choose. In that sense,
yeah,
you can choose. Right, this is. I know it's happening. I know how I want things to go. I can speak to everyone I speak to.
Some people you want to see.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
leave
see
on
it
good
clearly,
terms.
yeah, leave
And
it how you want to
you'll
leave
feel
it.
good
Yeah.
about that.
But it's hard.
It's
It's
easy.
hard.
It doesn't
Yeah,
make
it's
it
hard,
easy.
yeah,
is it?
both ways. It's
never
hard.
gonna
It's
be,
hard, man. And
So if you're just gone, then it's like it's just lost. Then isn't it? If
Yeah,
you're just
yeah,
gone, then
that's-
it's just
that's-
lost. You
I've
can't-
had,
you can't.
friends like that has happened. You know, like shit. What? He had a heart attack and died. You know. So
But,
yeah,
but
things.
you will have the memories. Like you'll be like, oh,
That's
can't
what
believe
keeps
it.
us alive.
Remember, blah 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 blah, and it'd be like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, da 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 da.
I mean, like I do of the dead. People that I've known and have passed. They always jump in my mind every so often. You know, like.
Visitors.
No, you know, it's like, oh, I wonder how so and so is, or I wonder how, you know, if they're up in heaven doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? That just pops in, or things that you
They
did.
might be in the future.
They might be in the future. You don't know where they are. We don't know, you know. But it is hard to deal with stuff like that. I don't deal with death very well. That's why I fear it, because I don't deal with it very well. If the doctor said to me some shit, I'm like, God forbid. You know what I mean? He said some shit to me about, 6 months. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but are you worried about it more like on a daily basis that you're going to go out and get hit by a car?
No,
or anything like that?
no. But the thought, does not the thought come to your mind?
I'm on the thought of like, it's going to happen. I can't control it. If I'm going to get hit by that bus, it's going to happen.
I hear that. But it's for me, I think it's the fear of missing out. You know what I mean? That's what it really is. You know?
I would love to be able to. Yeah, I want to know like what happens throughout the whole of history.
Yeah.
But we don't get to. But we should be grateful. Like there's so much history before us, you know. But then there's also that saying about
Yeah, is it though?
the majority of people that are gonna live haven't lived yet.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be a lot more people, a lot more stuff happen after we're gone than ever happened before, and a lot of stuff happened before, but nowhere near as much as what's gonna.
Yeah.
And it's like that. I'm like that as well. Like,
How do you know that? You don't know that. We could die and then 10 years later they blow themselves up and wipe out everyone.
oh,
Well,
good. Then I got to
that's-
see the end. Yeah, but I'd be just as annoyed because I'd be like, all right, was that?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah. So you watched the first
Either
two
way- either
episodes,
way-
and then series 3 when it all got really good, you're fucking dead and you didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. It's a weird subject. That.
Yeah, George.
You know, it's sorry, but it's something I wanted to bring up. And again, this is what we're about. We talk about whatever comes to mind and discuss that subject. And within discussing that, I like I said, I've seen it from another point of view. So thank you for that. Opens my mind up. And well done. Thank you very much, Ollie and Martin. Your contribution to that was wonderful. There you go. Right. Hey, let's just lighten this up a little bit, yeah, dudes.
Please.
Yes. In a restaurant, right?
That's a restaurant.
In a restaurant. Did I say that shit right?
No, that's fine. No,
Restaurant-
you have a restaurant scenario.
Restaurant.
I just feel like there's. So you were on a date with a bird in a restaurant. Is this the way this is going?
No,
okay.
but that it might go that way. You're in a restaurant, right? Have you grabbed the waiter or waitress's attention? I knew you fucking do. Are you being arrogant? I swear.
I'm
You'll
joking.
be I think you'll be
I'm
a
so
horrible
shy. You know
customer.
me. I'm shy. I don't do stuff like
So you need. So how would you be?
that. I'm like this.
Yeah, you're trying to.
No. I wouldn't do anything
You
other.
need to do that because
I
they can't
wouldn't-
see you.
yeah,
that you
no,
want
I
them to come
wouldn't
over.
do any. I'd be looking around, right? It's only right. Once they've seen me, when they see me, I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
That's
when
what
they say, I don't go.
Yeah.
When they see me,
when they see me,
clock eyes.
at first it's taken about 5 minutes for them to just like
you need someone
look
to
my
walk
way.
past
So
you.
you're like, yeah, look my way.
Or if they walk past you, oh, sorry, love.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
excuse me, mate.
yeah.
Can I just get another? We're waiting for a blah blah blah. Can I get another drink? Or, yeah, someone come with. But yeah, that scenario.
Have you?
I was with my mate John before, and he did go, oi!
No.
He did, yeah. And we all just went, John. But it was the funniest thing, but he got away with it because it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it worked. In the moment it worked, but yeah, in normal circumstances, like, yeah, don't do that.
I don't know. Was that funny for
It was-
your friends?
it
was-
Was it funny for the waiter or whoever?
Yeah.
it was?
So I mean, what was
Because I'm
that?
all
Yeah,
like,
that's my
this
point. Yeah,
fucking-
Yeah.
That's
I
my
don't
point.
know,
Yeah.
come
It was a
over.
bad. It was a no, but we all looked. It was our initial reaction was like, dude, don't do that.
Yeah.
But then we cracked up laughing, like, because it was like, I can't believe you just did that, you know. But what I'm saying is, it can go bad within the group as well as with the waiter. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, it didn't go bad within the group, but
Yeah, if he did it once.
obviously the waiter.
Yeah, if
probably
he
was-
kept doing that, you'd be like, mate.
No. We said
What
don't
are you
do
doing?
that. No,
Yeah,
we said
yeah.
don't, like,
What
can't
are
do
you
that.
doing? Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was hilarious because
Yeah,
at
you don't-
first we were all in shock, like, and then we were like, can't believe you just did that.
No,
Like,
yeah,
and then we laughed it off. Sort of
I mean,
thing. But yeah, it can make a sour.
Yeah.
yeah, it can, of course it can. It'll sour the mood.
Yeah.
You know, it'll sour your salad. I'll tell you that. If I was the waiter.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, all right, mate. Yeah. The waiter-
This one's mustard, but I don't recognise this one. I don't recognise
Don't
that
worry.
either.
It's the newest. It's the newest dressing we have on the
Yeah,
menu.
yeah,
so-
the George juice
Yeah.
dressing there.
Yeah, it's special G.
It's got some left over from the
That's
garden.
it.
Yeah.
King sauce. It's king
Yeah.
sauce. You love it. You get in there.
King, yeah.
Cheers.
You cracked me up with King, so I come over, didn't I?
What's up? Do you reckon there's ever been a time that you've been out, that you've noticed, that you've been trying to get the waiter's attention or the waitress's attention, and it's fucking blanking you?
Yeah. Oh, what? That's not. You know when they're just trying to get their attention. It's like sometimes you wait for them to look at you, and they look at you,
Yeah.
and you go up, and then they walk
And
off
they
like
say,
they haven't
yeah,
seen you. I'm like,
yeah.
no, you've definitely
Like,
fucking
yeah.
seen
like
me.
they got other stuff to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I know they have.
So
It's
sometimes
like,
you might have to get up and go like, sorry, can someone come over? Like,
Yeah,
like,
I'll-
no one's coming over here. This is.
I've been waiting 20 minutes.
Depends which kind of restaurant it is. If it's a proper restaurant, then that wouldn't really happen. They'll be floating around and
Yeah.
they'll come and they're quite attentive.
Yeah, but fucking hell, there's sometimes like, listen, I said come back in 5 minutes, I'm not ready to order, but they're hovering. Monsieur, anything you like? Yeah, I've just get through the menu, mate.
Sometimes they're trying to get rid of you, and that's the worst. Isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah,
They just
yeah.
want to get you in and out. I
You
hate
can feel,
it.
they can feel like they're there. Yeah,
like,
like,
they're
when
like-
they're clearing the plates
Yeah,
and everything
yeah,
right
yeah.
in front of you,
Yeah.
come back
it's
and
like,
put the check in
yeah,
front.
like you still got, it's just lowering the fork, and it's like gone. You hit the table, and you're like, whoa. Like, your mate's gone to the toilet, like, and his plate's gone. Come back, and he's like, "Where's my dinner?" And you're like, "What?" Like, they took his own dinner away. Like, he only went to the toilet, took his own dinner. And you think, oh, like, now we feel bad. And it's like,
You know, they do like they literally just served it up and
Oh,
they go,
it's
"Is everything
funny,
alright?"
man.
It's like I'm not even cut the meat up. Does it end up like anyone's eating anything?
Yeah.
How do we know?
Yeah.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah. No, yeah, so those are the little signals that they give to get rid of you. Yeah, it's funny shit, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this segment and we'll be right back. Smash that like button there if you enjoyed it. Thank you.
What about the other one? You're like you literally just finished your starter. All the plates are gone and the mains are straight away. Like the thing takes so long with it. And you're like, what the fuck?
Shit, are we having beer? No. Do I have a beer?
it's Friday, George.
No, not for me. Grab yourself one, Nick.
Adrian hit.
I'm not having one.
Is it better then?
Yeah, it's much better, mate. Feels much better.
What, your leg?
My hip. Yeah, my old hip.
Yeah, it's hit.
Walking
Still
a
go to the
bit
gym?
less limping, you know.
Do it in the gym.
No, I haven't been back. Fuck me, when I went there, man.
She said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it
Yeah,
up."
I kept it up my arse. You know, I went twice and that was it. I had enough. I'm not a gym person. I fucking just don't like it. I mean, the things I know I have to build it up, but moving around and doing things and
You started a new job.
the natural body movements,
Yeah.
you know, will build those particular muscles up.
It's quicker if you do the gym.
I agree.
But it's quite hard to not do it where you go all out. It's your first time, you're like, oh, this feels easy, and then next day you're like, fuck,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Yeah,
no,
I
used
did
to
it.
it.
I went every
I'm
day
doing
for like 3
lightweights 'cause
hours,
It's more
2
reps
weeks
I've got
straight.
to do than heavy.
Yeah.
You know, so. Whew.
What about your job? You started your new job.
Uh,
You got a new job.
July the 1st.
Oh, so you got a while.
Still rolling, please.
Oh, sorry.
I forgot on some more water.
Yeah, Mark, I'll have
Yeah,
another glass
yeah,
of
you don't
water.
have
Oh, he knew the camera was still rolling, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Want some more water, George?
Oh, what? Yeah, so,
As long as you're feeling better, though. Have you been back to the gym or?
no.
No. I started as well. I pushed it well hard. Then I left it for a bit, and then I went back, and I couldn't do half as much as what I did.
We're just having a little break, YouTube, so you're more than welcome to tune into what we're talking about. Yeah, go on.
What was I saying? Gym.
See how you're going on here.
Yeah, and then I did camps. I didn't go a week really this week because I just wanted to study.
I'm just looking at this.
No, she's like, I've been researching what you say.
Keep your chats coming, guys. No,
See that?
man, that old
Oh,
man
that.
doing a bit of pull. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, no one mentioned this, did they? Roxbourne Paradise Park will give you some straw that there's lions have pissed on it.
Oh, will they?
Yeah, well, that's what Lisa said, and now it's going on.
Is that a
about
joke
vinegar.
though? Or?
Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh, good. Get your questions in the chat. Get your questions in the chat. Oh, get my glasses on.
What's the time, George?
It's a big clock there, right? What's that say?
Can't see it. 21:10.
21:10. 21:10. Yeah. Give it another 15 minutes or so, and we're done.
What's on the roster?
Oh, yeah. So I've got this, yeah. I have,
So you got a bit of time there then, is that?
yeah,
That's alright, that's nice.
I've got a little bit of time. I've got get a few bits and pieces sorted around the place.
Chase the
Get
foxes
mentally
away.
ready for going to where I'm going. And, yeah. Got to get that, yeah. I've got a little bit of time, so whenever you've got time, you want to come over and do the computer stuff?
Yeah, let me go, whatever.
Yeah, cool. Oh. Whoops. There you go. That's better. Right. Right, guys. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're just coming back from a break, and we've got I've got this nice little question here, guys. And tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Do you think, right, there are any sexy MPs? I mean, it's a shame we don't have any ladies around here, but there's, sorry, to tell us if there's any sexy MPs.
Not in this country.
No, but I think, hold on, before we start typing sexy MPs on the laptop, mate. I think there's one sexy MP in England. She's that Angela Rayner.
There's a...
Type her up, Holly. Angela Rayner. I mean, as far as MPs go, she's not bad.
What is it? Angela what?
Rayner. It's spelled R-A-Y.
Yeah, she's come up straight away.
Yeah.
What? Nah. Gingerbird?
She
No
ginger.
offence.
I don't
Ginger's
mind.
a pot.
Yeah,
I just-
yeah,
no,
yeah.
but
I mean,
she
maybe
looks
it's
a
a gingerness that's what I'm finding quite.
She looks a bit ratty though. Maybe it's a picture.
No, there's quite a few hot pictures. I mean, I've seen her in like. A
She reminds me of she reminds me of the bird off of the programme.
What, Liverbirds?
No, like you know, who does the accent, all the British accents.
Oh, Kerry.
Catherine Tate.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Now she don't look too bad either when she's all scrubbed up and not in character on the movie. When she's like had
Got a bit
interviews.
of a body in that.
Yeah, she's all right, you know. But I mean,
Mario.
Who?
Mario Theopafanos.
who's? Oh, Mario, my son, how you doing?
Hey, fellas, he said.
What's he? Hey, how you doing, Mario? You okay, mate? We're just talking about sexy MPs. Now,
Switch back off.
smash a like on that, Mario, and tell if you've got any questions, put it our way, and we'll answer it as best as we can, mate. So type in. Is there any other sexy MPs?
No.
There must be.
She's
fuck's
not
sake.
sexy. I mean,
Why is
right,
it? Why are they
she's got a
minging?
bit of a chest in it.
Why a lot of them
I
minging?
think it's more like, you know, if they're all men and she's there, you're like, oh, she's like a. You know how men get like, oh, she's like a 10 out of 10 kind of in the office.
Oh yeah,
Because there's one woman or there's two women and one's definitely off the table. So it's like, oh, she's amazing.
The only one that come up was Liz Truss.
Nah, no. Oh mate, that Scottish one that used to be the Prime Minister, the one that wanted to send that guy to a woman's prison, a little square head. She
The
looked like
redhead,
Lego.
the redhead woman.
No, she's not redhead.
No, she
Like
looked.
the
She
bop.
looked
Like she had the bop.
yeah, like the Lego man haircut. You know, it's like that. You just swap the hair over and stuff. That's what
Oh,
she
she's
looked like,
burning.
like little square. Yeah, I saw that for there. You burning yourself.
I'm burning the chair.
Chair, shit. Well, brush it off then.
I'm trying.
Use your
off.
hand. Jesus Christ. Just brush it off onto the floor and then stamp on it. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, do that like it's a pub.
Christ,
Yeah.
it's
Mr.
Prodigy over it.
Firelighter. What's it? Fire Spark. Yeah. So,
There's
yeah.
no damage, George. No
Don't
damage.
worry. Yeah, so I just.
Only on me.
That's the only
Fucking
one I
leg.
could have thought of. A sexy MP. In America, there's a ton of hot ones.
Yeah, I was going to say, not in this country.
No. Germany, they're
No, it still feels like burning.
it's your imagination, don't worry.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Itchy balls.
Oh, fucking hell, look at her.
The doctor's got something for you.
She can run the country.
Who? There was that Italian.
Sexiest MP question mark from the Daily Star. So, shit.
Is it the Italian Prime Minister? She what was it? Yeah, was it?
Oh, what was what was the country that did the youngest female prime minister?
I don't know. Oh, jeez. Shame we can't nig this up.
Type in Sanna Marin. That's what Mario said.
Sanna Marin.
Yeah.
Is that yeah? There we go.
Sanna Marin.
Yeah,
She fit.
she's right.
Let's have a look. If you guys got computer at home, type in Sarah who?
Sanna.
Oh yeah, she's
Not too bad.
yeah. Where's she from? What country? Well, she's got to be Spanish
And
or
she, I
French.
think she was like Finland or something.
No, yeah,
wasn't
she's like Nordic. Surely.
Wow.
it? Finland. I think it was Finland.
That's sound. It's funny how Finland, a lot
Finnish.
of them
Yeah,
are
there we
dark,
go. It says that.
are dark haired, but yeah, the countries bordering on to like Switzerland, Sweden are more blondie. Swiss, yeah.
Quite a lot of them are blondie. Which ones? How many Finland do you know that are dark hair?
That one.
What? I wasn't listening. Sorry, go on. I was a
No,
bit taken back.
The
by
Finnish,
this,
they are dark haired people.
There are, yeah.
No, I
Like
think
me,
but I thought they were more blonde.
Yeah, blonde, didn't they?
Well, she's got dark hair.
yeah, but
Maybe she's.
doesn't.
Well, you can have everything in every nation,
Yeah,
really, can't
yeah.
you? You can't. It's just like
Well,
just because the majority of might be blonde, like they're still going to have.
No,
it's like
but honestly, yeah, I mean, the sexiest MP is that Angela Rayner. I can't think of anybody else.
she ain't even hot.
She's hot than me. She's
Mate,
not hot.
Sanna Marin's better.
Oh yeah, yeah, but she's not over. She's in Finland, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there's probably loads of you. You went to South America, unless it's probably corrupt, so they wouldn't do all that, would they?
Well, there's isn't it a mayor? Well, president is in Mexico. That's it. A female.
She's
president.
beautiful, Finland, yeah.
Huh? What's on
No,
there?
I'm just reading the comment.
Mary already knows. She's
Yeah,
got the full
yeah,
wrap
yeah.
on her. He's
Oh, blimey, Mary!
He's got his passport and he's going to Finland in a minute.
Okay, yeah, Mario, man, where'd you find that one?
He's been on the campaign.
Yes, vote for Senator, whatever. You know what, guys? I'll tell you something. You know that saying, sex sales.
Mm.
Six sales.
Yeah, it's the
Sex
only thing.
sales.
It's the only thing. That's
Sex sales. I was thinking about this the other day, right? I said, look, how could I introduce that saying to improve our podcast?
But you'd have to like take your top off or something.
No, I was just thinking replacing a lot of us with a whole heap of hot women.
Well, yeah, you get more views for sure.
But it won't be our podcast.
Well, yeah, the content will go down,
Yeah,
as in intellectually.
but the viewing pleasure will
Well,
go up.
it depends what hot women.
You just say that.
I did say that.
What legend.
It depends what hot women. It could have gone up if they were all like doctors and
Yeah, a lot of them are lawyers, isn't it? A lot of female lawyers.
Yeah, but we don't want a bunch of lawyers around the
Why
table.
not?
I mean, you don't really care what job they do.
Yeah.
As long as they're hot.
Yeah.
You know, the table's full of hot women. You know, yeah, I'll tell
But
you.
the same, you've got a lot of hot guys on there. Women's
Yeah, it's
views will
true.
Go up.
But it's obviously not a lot of hot women. I mean, not a lot of women are watching us.
I bet a
when they
few
do-
more words. It'd just be the thumbnail. A couple of hot guys, they'd all be clicking on it. I wonder what this video
We
is.
should get that. You know that fireman's calendar that they do every year. Whatever they do. We should take that and.
What, Hustler?
Well, no, not us. Fuck that.
Ah,
What was
that's
that?
what
What was
I
that?
was gonna
Skip.
say.
What was that? Left, swipe, whatever it is, or swipe right, whatever it is they do.
Much good.
Yeah, then we go to the left. So I think if we got that calendar, I mean, Nolly, go and order it
No.
on your web browser, and we cut out the bit with it because there's got to be one where there's a group of them, isn't there? You know, there's at least 5 or 6 firemen together with their hose pipes and the hats and whatever. And
Where you going with this? Yeah.
what if we get that picture
Yeah.
going forward for the George King Talks podcast, rather than having warning explicit language kind of thing on the thumbnail, we could have these hot firemen on there as clickbait.
Yeah.
So they,
That would work.
if
get
the women, I mean, the women would be clicking on it. It's like, oh, firemen, what's going on there? And then they see us. Do you know what I mean? And like, eh? But the fact, maybe they're coming in later, so they might hang on.
Yeah.
Listening
So
to
you'd have to wait and then go, what are you here for this? Welcome, now you pass the whatever, because it needs to be after a certain
Yeah,
amount
after
of
2
time.
hours, yeah.
After
yeah,
a amount of
sure.
time, then
Yeah.
it'll be a
right at the end.
it'll be a stat of like, oh, they all clicked on.
You know?
Mate, that works. So many
Sex
things
sells.
flash up, and you go on it, and then it's like, oh, this is a car crash or something. What's this? Just not.
What's this budget shit? What's
Yeah.
going on here? Why?
I didn't mean it was something that looked like a car crash. I meant it was a genuine car crash, not a face.
We got 30 views at the start and then just nothing.
Gem's on.
Hey Jim, how you doing? How you doing?
Have a good evening, guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Is she going? Or
I don't know. Are you just going? Or are you going to ask a question? Or
have a good evening. It's like,
oh,
let's go and have one.
Wait, is she going to come on? Or?
I don't know. We'll soon find out if there's any other questions. But yeah,
Well, you've got questions, guys, that are up.
Yeah.
That are on. Chuck it on and
we'll answer it to the best of our
limited ability.
to the best of our limited knowledge. Like, but it's not. You know, it's not. As a collective,
It's
we
definitely limited.
It's
There's
limited.
a limit to it.
Yeah,
Vast,
of
but
course.
limited.
Yeah, so I think if we, it's either we're going to dress up as skimpily cladded women and wigs and a couple of.
Whoa.
Hey, have we got to take this show forward, haven't we?
I like in Mario's question. You're saying who's winning the
No,
Euros?
you're under contract. You're under contract now, so you have to. If he tells you to wear a skimpy outfit,
Mate, I just don't think it's going to do anything for the ratings. It's probably make them worse.
people tune in for a disaster as just as much as they do for the.
I think the Portuguese will win the Euros.
Portugal. You know what? I haven't
What's
been
that,
watching.
football or
Yeah, I haven't been watching much of the country football. Portugal, Spain, Italy favourites. I'll take it. Not so much Italy because what?
Not Italy.
What, Spain?
Spain, yeah, but I don't know about their team. It's quite
And
even.
France?
France got to be up there.
Yeah, France. I reckon Germany. How have they been doing?
Don't know. It's a home tournament, but they've been pretty poo lately.
Well, so I mean, like for me, to answer your question, Mario, who I think, I mean, Martin's camping saying Portugal. Shit, possibly France could do it. You know what I mean?
We could do it, but not with Gareth Southgate.
Nah, you're never going to do shit with Southgate. Southgate sit down now. And about they want to get it to be Man United's manager, leave
Mate,
it out.
I hope so.
Oh fuck! off,
He's
mate.
not finished like
We're finished.
12.
They're trying. What's that nail in the coffin? They're trying to put the final nail in the coffin for United.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy, but that's another story. But, hey, dudes, Mario, let us know who you think's going to win it, and anyone else who's listening. And smash that like button, guys. Subscribe.
Germany are currently drawing 1-1 with Greece.
With Greece,
Yeah, in a friendly.
friendly or not? You know, there's no such thing as a friendly.
Basakekas. I bet he scored. Who is Basakekas?
But I don't know.
Basakekas or something.
My nephew knows it. My nephew. Who scored, Mario? 1-1 with Germany. Must be what? 15 minutes to go.
I don't know. I think England were losing
Mate,
against Iceland.
nah. Against Iceland. Check it out. Check it out.
Iceland are beating England 1-0.
No. And you want to get Southgate. And he's got Jude Bellingham. He's got Jude Bellingham. He's got him in now. And
Mate, the squad's fully strong. It's got Foden, Gordon, Kane, Rice, Mainu, Stones. It's a full squad, like strength, and they're getting beaten 1-0. That's just atrocious.
and it's Maguire, mate.
One
Not
shot
Maguire.
on
It's,
goal.
shit. England is shit under Southgate. He's shit.
You
Get rid of
He
Southgate.
said Masaudas?
Masaudas.
Is that it? I don't
Maybe.
know. I'm guessing that's how you say it.
Probably. You sound very Greek.
That
to
was
me.
quite good, wasn't it?
That's very, your pronunciations are very, very good, mate. You know?
There you go.
You know what? I think you need one of these. Sorry you guys can't hear it, but you will do one day. And that day can't come soon enough. Yeah, guys. Oh, sugar. I think I...
Did you press
something-
record?
Yeah. Every time you say that, I'm like, shit myself. And I'm like, yeah, no, yes, it is record. Jeez, you make me double check myself kind of thing.
Check
Yeah.
yourself.
Who? What?
Check yourself.
Check myself, yeah? You get me? Yeah, so I want to move on to something very, very serious.
I've got a great pronunciation, yeah.
Yeah?
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Mate, I'm great.
Yeah, well, bravo, Martin. And bravo. I don't know, just about to say this word. Honour and...
Honorary.
Yes,
Okay.
Greek. Well done. You know? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about sandwiches. We'll talk about that in the next segment.
Cheese sandwich.
Welcome back in a minute. We'll see you in a bit.
Sandwich.
Welcome back in a minute. What other shit was that? All right. Welcome back,
What's
ladies
he
and
gonna ask?
gentlemen. Welcome back. The sandwich. The humble sandwich. Who was it invented by? Lord Earl of Sandwich? Or Lord,
Mr. Sandwich.
was it Earl? Lord
Nah, you're
Earl?
making it up.
No, Lord Earl.
Little,
was that
little,
Lord-
little sandwich.
Not Lord Sandwich. Lord Sandwich. And how he invented it, it was, I think it was over in Africa or something like that. And he asked,
John Montague, the
no,
fourth Earl of Sandwich.
yeah, Earl of Sandwich.
18th century English.
Yeah, so an Englishman. I think he went to Africa and he asked for 2 bits of bread and some shit to be put in the middle of it.
Some shit.
Food, whatever they had. I can't remember what it was.
Something to
Exactly.
sandwich between the 2 bits of bread.
He so he put he sandwiched them up and he was eating it, and the people around him were like, what the fuck? So they all did the same. And that's how it got on within the high society, within the upper echelons of society. The sandwich was then born. Now, with sandwiches, who has a favourite sandwich? And is it better when someone else makes it or when you make it?
Ooh. It depends if they're good at making sandwiches, because, like, if someone else makes a sandwich and they ruin it, and it's like, you ruined my sandwich, I could have done a better job.
Well, my friend,
you
he
still
won't-
got to eat
he
it. But
won't-
then if someone makes a delicious sandwich and you're like, oh, that's a sandwich.
yeah, but what I'm saying is everyone's sandwich is different, I suppose. I
Yeah,
mean, normally,
same as coffee. Everyone makes coffee different.
yeah. I mean, say like you're sitting there, you've gone to school, you got a sandwich, your mate's got a sandwich, and you swap over the sandwich, and even though it's a cheese sandwich or a ham sandwich or what, they're
It's
one.
always better.
Yeah. Why? Why is theirs
Yeah.
always better?
It's like when you order at the restaurant, isn't it? And you look at your food, what you ordered, and that's what you wanted,
Yeah.
and they've got something that you didn't want, but theirs looks better, and you're like,
Why? Is
it's envy.
Sometimes
isn't
it's just
envy.
better.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's food over. Yeah.
Yeah, food envy, yeah.
see my friend, he doesn't put butter
No.
on bread
I love
or
butter.
on toast.
You talking about me or?
No, you don't do. You
I
don't
don't
have
like
butter.
butter. So I don't-
Just like Jeremy.
Ugh.
Jeremy, you the one that don't like butter.
Ugh.
There's another one like you, Jeremy. Look.
Yeah, but does he put anything else? in? Because a lot
point
of
and
people
say-
will be like, oh yeah, but I put mayonnaise.
Can you
in."
explain-
No,
Why
nothing.
you don't
No,
like
no.
it?
He'll
I
have
don't
like.
the taste.
He'll probably put
What?
exactly.
Best taste on the planet.
Nice.
There ain't nothing better than butter.
He
Put
puts.
butter on everything.
Well, you fuck off.
Butter on pasta, butter on steak, butter on
pasta.
everything. Butter on pasta is delicious.
Oh, you can eat a knob of butter then.
I'll eat a
Right.
knob of butter. Is that what you said?
Go eat a knob of butter.
No,
A knob of butter, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I didn't hear the butter bit.
He said eat a knob of butter.
I heard just eat knob.
I said go eat a knob of butter. Yeah.
No,
Is that, okay. But
Well,
is
you
that
can
what
go
they call it? That's what they call it.
It is a knob, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can go eat any other knob if you want, but
Yeah.
No, if you're making pasta, as you're boiling the pasta in that, you throw in some butter in there. Oh, it makes the pasta delicious.
So now,
And-
what
and-
happens with
and-
certain
well,
things?
yeah, oh, it's delicious.
So like, if
butter
you,
makes everything amazing.
if you were gonna make a cake or something, you put the butter in. It's fine. I don't
Yeah.
need a cake,
It's better.
depending on the cake. But
Sponge.
How can you?
sponge cake, yeah. But if you start putting other shit in there,
Oh.
strawberry strand.
It's hard to buy a white bread pre-packed sandwich. Racist.
What?
No, I'm joking.
No, who said?
Lisa said, you know how hard it is to buy a white bread pre-packed sandwich. these
Sandwich.
days.
Sandwich.
Imagine if you didn't like butter or mayonnaise. So Jeremy, who knows this, you can't go and get a meal deal because it's all got shit
Yeah, all
all over it. So you can't have it. So everyone's going £3,
Yeah,
£3.50
but
for
how
your
much
meal
do you
deal.
not like it? Is it
Yeah,
like
but
I
you don't
can
like
taste
it to
it.
the point where you can't eat it, or
Yeah,
you don't
it
like
really
it?
puts
in-
me off the.
Like,
If I was starving,
I'll
I'd eat it. But
like,
get that straight.
I don't like pickle, but if I buy a cheese and pickle sandwich, I'm still eating the sandwich because there's nothing else. Like
No.
I don't like pickle, but I'll eat the sandwich. Is
You
it
don't
the
like
same?
pickle, but you went and bought a cheese and pickle
If
sandwich.
there was nothing else,
Well, the chef well, I won't eat it then. It's, you know, how
that's how much
hungry
you
are
don't
you?
like butter.
Yeah, how hungry
You
are
don't
you?
like butter that much.
Yeah, I would
that,
go.
you like, that you will avoid it.
If that was the only, we went in the shop and they went and we
And you
said every
will
single thing other than this sandwich that's
Yeah.
got butter in it. I'd
You'd
be
go
like, right,
hungry.
I'm walking out.
You'll go hungry.
Yeah.
That's how much you don't
I'm
like
not,
butter.
I'm not buying that
You
sandwich.
don't
from
like
that
butter
shop.
that much.
Yeah.
Even though butter is like ice cream.
Hold on.
At least there's a taste to it.
Yeah, I know there's a taste. I'm just saying, but butter makes everything
It really,
delicious.
puts, it really puts me off. I'll be eating that sandwich. I'm thinking, what's the fucking point in this?
Oh my god. Oh
Okay.
my god.
No,
Oh
I'm just
my
I'm trying to
God.
understand because I can't believe it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're
You didn't
talking about
press record.
sandwiches. Yes.
You never recorded any of
But
that.
I asked you if you pressed record.
No,
You
mate,
said
but
yes.
Lisa's asking what your favourite sandwich is. So at least
Lisa,
some
how did
people
you
are-
go from the last one and you did the whole intro? You must have pressed record. How do you do that, George? Listen, we're going to ban you from the buttons.
This.
He wants to be banned from the button, so he
I
wants to just
thought
check.
Give me the buttons.
I pressed it. Anyway, it's on now. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. We were just talking about sandwiches and your favourite sandwiches. And the
completely missed
topic
it.
was... Yes, you
Martin threw a
completely
whole
missed.
fit.
You'll have to go and watch this
Kicks
on
the
the
table
YouTube.
over.
You'll have to go and watch this on YouTube. A big section there. Martin doesn't like butter. Period. That's it. Because
Will not eat it.
what is? Because I'll just
Yeah,
put it
nothing
down.
less to live.
So if you don't like butter on your sandwiches, Martin, and like I said,
Yeah.
my friend Jeremy is exactly
Yeah,
the
there
same.
was one other guy in school.
Hold on.
We
so
can trade
your
sandwich.
perfect sandwich?
It's the only other person I could swap a sandwich with.
Did
was
he
this
have-
other
What's,
guy.
what's,
He
your,
didn't have
He didn't have butter.
what's your perfect sandwich? Everything in it.
Yeah.
So
So-
my perfect would be like a melted sandwich.
Oh.
Can you have that?
A
with like-
toasty.
Yeah, toasty with like
Go on,
halloumi and then
Oh, tomato.
ham.
Ham.
Yeah.
So a
That'd
cheese
be
and
about
ham.
it. Cheese and
a cheese and
ham
ham toasty with
or,
no butter.
or any other meat with
Yeah.
like some
Okay.
nice cheese in there.
No butter.
That's perfect. No butter. You don't need the butter in there.
I'm a little
No.
bit angry about this. I shouldn't be, but I am a little bit angry about it.
So what about toast? When you put
So I
toast,
don't really eat toast.
Because you don't like butter.
No,
You
it's
can't-
toast.
you
Right,
can't-
toast.
Toast
I'll
is only
put
good
some-
when you put a shitload of butter on it. That's what makes
Oh.
toast good.
But when I have
But
toast,
he won't like
when
that.
you put like
Wait,
bacon or scrambled egg on it or something like that, that's when I have some toast.
and beans, toast,
I'm
beans.
I'm
with
so
toast.
upset
I don't
about
like
this.
tomato ketchup, so
I'm
the beans
so-
are fucking rude.
Is it maybe
We're
just
gonna
the
go down the
type,
rabbit hole.
is it just the type of butter?
No.
Maybe like
Margarine,
good quality butter, like,
I've had lots of different butter.
and you don't like it.
I just
The
don't like
taste of it, the taste of it, the
it. Just
texture
really,
of
yeah,
it.
it just really puts me off. And
I'm
I
so
can tell.
mad. I'm so mad about this.
Some-
This is like someone saying they don't like ice cream. It's like I don't like a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff I don't like, but like the basics of like
You don't need butter, do you?
butter makes everything taste amazing.
No, it doesn't.
Butter, you can put butter on anything. Butter on steak, amazing. Butter in a sandwich,
But the steak's
amazing.
nice. Why are you putting the butter on there?
Because it tastes even better.
Look, I like butter.
Everyone likes butter.
I like. No, not everyone. Jeremy, don't. And Martin,
And
don't.
it makes me mad, and it shouldn't, but it does. I'm mad about
Butter,
it.
please,
Yeah,
don't
better start eating butter now, otherwise Ollie's going to get up and fuck you up.
No, I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset.
You've offended him.
You've let me down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Why?
See,
It doesn't
this is
affect
how-
your life in any way.
It does.
Are you offended,
right?
Ollie?
It does.
I am offended that you've offended Ollie.
It's not offence, right?
It is
It's
offence.
pure anger. It's like
And
rage. Pure invisible rage of just like butter makes everything amazing and you don't like it.
No,
yeah,
but-
I am a bit offended. I'm a
butter
little bit
is nice.
offended.
I like butter. And
Lisa's on the Ollie train.
Who?
Fucking butter. Butter bum.
I'm going to slow my roll here because I can still I'm digging a hole, but
I like. I mean, so.
it's so good.
So what about you, Ollie? What would your perfect sandwich?
Yeah, the same, but with butter.
A big bread. A big pack of butter.
Big pack of butter,
Twice
A
the
bit of
size of the
bacon.
bread, and then put a bit of butter on the
bacon,
top.
sausage, cheese, ham, some chicken as well in there, as long as you smother it all in butter,
And you're happy.
bit of sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
I don't know, I'm just chucking
Yeah,
stuff in
no.
there. Butter and sweet corn is amazing as well.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Corn
I'm just
on
thinking
the
of,
cob.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of stuff
Yeah.
that butter is like just.
I wonder if there's any stoners out there.
And he doesn't
now
enjoy
listening
it. I
to
know,
this,
yeah.
thinking, yeah, man, I could do some.
They took a trip or two.
Some of those, yeah, man. They're corn on the cob, yeah.
These are like quintessential, like.
They're right.
Yeah, do you know what? There's a lot of stuff in life that people enjoy that I don't enjoy, so I can almost get on
Like
board.
cock.
It's not what I was talking about. Sure,
I mean,
but sure.
Yeah, you're not an example, yeah.
That works. I was talking about like
George's mind is right on the old knobs today.
well, you're the one who said the knob.
That's what I'm talking about, butter.
Oh, right.
They got cock on the brain. It's cock and bull, sorry.
Cock and bull. Yeah, man. No, seriously, a sandwich. If you was going to get up and make a sandwich at home, what would it be?
yeah, a classic
With
cheese and
it.
ham sandwich
Cheese and ham.
is a good one. But I
Toasted?
do. Yeah, I love it toasted. But I also like a bacon sandwich. Also like a
I do.
sausage sandwich.
Oh,
also like
yeah.
a bacon and sausage sandwich.
They are good,
Um,
but with an egg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fried
with an egg
egg.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
fried egg. You know, lots of butter. And I'm done.
Yeah, yeah. No, see for
Bit of
me.
pepper, ketchup, maybe
Yeah.
some mayo. Like
Well,
one or the other. I don't mind
I'm
which
going
one.
to tell you my man.
Well, it depends what I'm having. If I'm having cheese and ham, it'll be a bit of mayonnaise. If I'm having sausage and bacon, it'll be some ketchup. What else? There's loads, man.
Well, no, well, I was only trying to go for one, like your favourite of favourite. That's
Lisa's
what I
is salt beef with gherkin.
So, Lisa,
the-
salt beef. I love salt beef on a fresh bread with
Got
lots
to
of
agree with
butter.
Ollie,
Sorry,
but
Mark.
yeah, it's the best.
And yeah, salt beef and gherkin.
I'm not
mustard.
offended that people like.
You should be. How can you not like
No,
butter?
I feel like you're
I'll come
I'm
round.
like a
I'll
vegetarian.
come round.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
he's
sorry
like-
I ate beef.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's like, that winds me up as well.
You know, yeah.
Mate, it's literally like, I can't do this because I don't like butter, but it's my own issue.
No,
It's
there's
like,
lots of stuff I don't like.
it's not I'm coming round with you and going, if you wanted a sandwich on my house, I'd butter you
I'm
your
never
bread.
making you a sandwich without butter.
Does your mum have butter
Everyone has. I'm the only weirdo. Like,
in the house?
Yeah.
That's what I meant. No, because like if you didn't, and your mum didn't, obviously you're not going to buy butter.
Yeah, yeah.
So you couldn't make me a sandwich.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't
yeah.
swallow it. It's too dry without the butter.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a bit like
Choking.
it's a bit like you'd have tea and tea bags in. I don't drink tea, but you'd always have it in there. Kind of.
Yeah.
You'd have-
It's
you'd
like
have-
coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I always have some
You
coffee.
have some there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
put a spoon in it and it stands. It's gone pretty hard. But I don't drink coffee.
But it's one of those things
Yeah.
doesn't go off very quickly.
No, it doesn't.
So you can have some in there
Yeah.
for a while. But
Lurpak could be nice.
love that.
Yeah, it's good butter.
The Irish ones.
That's too hard. Is it butter or is it
Yeah,
like...
proper butter. I like margarine. You can have margarine.
Anchor,
Can't eat
like
much.
anchor.
Anchor spreadable stuff.
No, like the anchor, like the original, you know, like the.
Yeah,
the
you
shop,
get like
you have to warm it up a little to try and.
We get the Irish Kerrygold
Yeah.
packet, yeah. That's
Like this-
proper butter, and then there's other butter, and then you've got Philadelphia shit, which is spread and
Oh,
all
right.
that. I know all about it,
Yeah,
but I
he
just
knows a
don't
lot.
like it.
Yeah.
There's a lot better. I think it. I don't know.
No, so can
There's
I,
stuff-
can
I don't
I
like,
indulge my perfect
Well, then
sandwich.
tell us about your
Go for it.
sandwich.
It's a triple decker toasted.
I want one. Get me one now.
Oh mate, if I showed you, I took a picture of it the other day.
Why triple decker?
What?
Yeah, you got to
'Cause it's
triple
more.
deck it.
See, yeah?
Why do you need that extra bit of bread in there?
This is like
Yeah,
one-
no, I like
one
to triple. I do a
slice of
triple deck
toast.
every day.
bacon,
Yeah.
right? Lettuce, tomato,
I
mayo,
don't like tomato. Take the tomato. out.
butter.
Take the tomato.
No,
out.
no, no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
calm
no,
down.
no, no, no.
I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah,
Not the tomato.
Well,
bit.
this is his sandwich. You're not
Yeah, it's
fucking
mine. It's my favourite.
He's making it
Right?
there, isn't
And
it?
then I take the next slice of toast,
Yeah.
buttered,
Yeah.
both sides.
Both
Both
sides.
sides.
Yeah,
Yeah, both sides.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another 3/4 slices of bacon.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Do not say tomato.
Yeah. Lettuce
Take the
and
tomato
mayo.
out.
But it's got to be plenty of mayo.
Yeah.
Cut the fucker in.
No cheese?
Diagonal. No.
No
It's
cheese?
a BLT.
Yeah, but you get
No,
chuck a bit of cheese in.
no. I don't. No, the cheese.
Just a little bit.
But that's when I make
Are you going
it
to cook it?
with bacon. It's already the bacon's cooked.
Yeah, but you're going to cook the sandwich, put it in the grill after.
This is
No.
toasted, isn't it?
It's already toasted. No,
It's
no,
already
the
toasted.
toast.
Yeah,
3
but-
slices
yeah,
of toast.
Yeah, but once you make it, you put it in the grill just
No.
to warm it all up.
No,
Warm
it's,
hot plate
no,
as
because
well.
I time it all.
You're going to suck up the bread, no? What the
The
fuck?
little bit
It's
is.
toasted.
No, it's
Toasted
fresh lettuce.
Toast-
Crispy.
With
Yeah,
the
the bread's
soggy
toasted.
tomato.
That's
Right.
fine.
The tomato's got to go.
No, because that you need that moisture. The tomato and the mayo makes the moisture because you've got the bacon.
Yeah, but you've got
Mayo,
mayo
loads of
in
mayo.
there. You've got
Yeah.
mayo.
Yeah, you need more
butter
moisture
for
than
moisture.
mayo.
You don't need the
Yeah.
tomato. The lettuce is alright. The lettuce can stay.
Cut the fucker in the diagonal and try and wrap your mouth inside. That's fucking gorgeous, man. You got like tomato and mayo all over the side of your face. It's brilliant,
Yeah.
you know, and that will fill you for a whole day.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you had it in the morning about
Yeah.
10, you got to eat by like
Yeah,
6, 7.
Yeah.
But the amount of bacon in there, I know it's not healthy. Not
Who
healthy.
says it?
The salt and the processing of the meats. That's what says it. And your heart kind of like shit. Maybe I shouldn't.
How
eat
much
it.
bacon you got? A whole pack?
Yeah.
He done 3 on the bottom,
Yeah.
3 on the
To
top.
be fair.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
He done about
You
6.
can't leave one slice. Of
No, once you open the pack, you're like,
Yeah.
well, I've got to cook the whole thing. I didn't
Yeah.
really want it. Now, I'm not going to leave it in the pan either, so you're going to eat it.
With sausages, I will cook the whole 8 sausages.
But at least for sausage, you can put it in cold.
Yes.
Whereas bacon, I'm not putting that back cold and then getting that back out again. I'm
You
eating
know,
it.
it's not a cold bacon sandwich. You ever had that? Well, yeah. If you
I have had that, but I mean,
It's nice.
It's not as good as a warm one.
With a bit of ketchup, but you don't like ketchup.
No, nah. If you have egg and bacon, that you can't.
Oh.
It's hard to beat egg and bacon.
Oh, egg and bacon, yeah. And if the eggs cook right, that's the other
Yeah.
thing. It can't be too hard.
I got put off egg for a longest time. I had a bad egg. I made a bacon egg sausages sandwich or whatever with an egg, and the egg was bad, and I didn't know, and I cooked it all, and I ate it, and as I was eating it, I was like, oh, it's fucking, and it was the egg, and it put me off for about a year. I didn't eat an egg for about a year. I didn't eat an egg because I had an off egg. It ruined it.
That's the,
But now I've come back around, and I've only just now
It's very
started
hard.
to. I'm
Once
like,
you
yeah,
have a bad thing.
like because I was
Yeah.
terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified. I'm more scared of that than I am of dying. I ain't lying.
That's a realistic thing.
Because,
More realistic
because
to
it can
happen. You
happen
have a bad egg
it was
tomorrow.
like.
Well, you could die tomorrow. But
Yeah.
it's just
Also-
that scenario.
In fact, no, it wasn't me that made. This was the worst thing. It wasn't me that made the sandwich. I bought the sandwich and it had a
Right.
bad egg,
Right.
and it was ever since then because that was more of a shock. You know, it was more of a like I didn't know, and I'm eating it, and I'm like, oh, it's off, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm eating it, and I'm thinking, what? And then I'm like, oh, it's like
Man,
it's sweaty and
that's-
dirty, you know.
Like I
And then
said,
for a long, for even now, I'm still like, will I have an egg? Will I not have an egg?
This is what I'm saying. We always tend to go back, even like my scenario was with the corned beef and finding an eyelash in it.
Yeah,
You know,
it's actually been
I
about
don't
2
know.
years now. Actually,
Right.
I'm only just now getting over it.
It took me a long time, but there's always that craving for that thing, and then that thought comes,
Yeah.
oh, the egg.
It's a bit like if you've been sick on some
Okay,
sort of
yeah.
alcohol.
Oh yeah,
Where you're like,
We got.
I can't go near it for
Yeah,
ages, and then you
yeah.
get a whiff of
Oh,
it.
until
You're like,
next week.
I want some, but I've got
No.
bad memories.
If I get away, like Bell's and Teacher's whiskey, Martini, Southern Comfort, what else? Gin. If I smell any of those things, I just want to heave because I got sick on all of those.
Yeah,
when I was
yeah,
young.
yeah, yeah.
You know, just the smell alone is like, oh god, I hate that smell because
Yeah, Sambuca. Sambuca. I can't. The smell of Sambuca. But it's the same on Tom's 18th birthday. We were drinking Sambucas all night, but then by the end of the night, we were all throwing up. We were all holding on to each other. It was a disaster. Not a disaster. It was a brilliant disaster. It was a brilliant mess.
Yeah.
But ever since then, that was back when we were 18. Ever since then, the smell of Sambuca, I'm like, because it just reminds me of that night. Like,
It's funny.
We had a brilliant time, right? Up until we all started throwing up and holding each other up, and
I think
I
that's
don't know
not
what
the body's defence.
yeah.
You know, I was sitting that before. I can't do it again.
My mates, we all got sick on a pizza. We all got food poisoning on a pizza when we was on holiday. Me, my mate, and his brother, and we were throwing up all over the hotel room. We was puking,
That's the
shitting.
deposit gone.
We were, listen, like one was on the toilet, one was in the sink, one was in the bath. We were all just like, we were all dying. We were just looking at each other like, what? We ain't gonna make it. Like, but ever since then, he's never had a pizza. He's never had a pizza since then. Like, he cannot have
One
it.
day. How long has it been?
This is years. This
Oh,
was
well.
like, we must have been, I don't know, like, it's probably about 24, 25 when it happened. So,
It's just weird that we always go back to
it's
it.
like 10 years
Because
ago. Like, yeah.
It's something that calls you. It's a calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I must have an egg, a nice fried egg.
Yeah.
You know, I've been to.
Just got a little bit of trust issues with it.
Yeah.
It's like PTSD, though, isn't it? It's like, you just get flashbacks of like, no.
They're coming to get me.
Yeah. What's the next time? It's alright.
Oh, you know, it's
I
like,
could not describe the taste of that egg that was off. It
have
was
you
like,
have you been to a calf and on the fryer and they bring you and the egg is all translucent? There's all the snotty bits still.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm like, mate, take this away, please.
Really?
Yeah, cook it.
Cookie.
Yeah, I mean, every time I go, I want it sunny side up.
I
So-
want it broken. I love it broken, spread out a little. So it's all like marble,
That's
you
not
know?
sunny side up. That's flipped over. Isn't it?
Yeah, when you flip it, they call it sunny side.
No,
sunny
sunny
side.
side up's normal.
Yeah, it's just top, yeah.
That's over easy, that.
That's it, over easy.
Yeah.
That's it. I would ask it for over easy, please. And if it's a waitress, I'll say over easy, or if you don't know what that is, just please make sure there's no snotty bit.
Broken, spread about. I like
What,
it.
you ask them to do it for you? Or
What's
do
that?
you break up your egg? No, I mean, how that, when you order your
Yeah, I
your
say
fry,
broken. Yeah, I just say broken.
oh, you tell them to break it.
Break it, yeah. So the yolk is broken, sits out and
And-
melts around all the
and fried.
yolk. Yeah, fried.
so
yeah,
solid.
Yeah.
No, I like it slightly runny, but not snotty. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's got
yeah,
that,
yeah.
like, it's just, it's perfect colour.
Yeah.
A lot of people are fan of the snotty eggs.
I can't do a snotty egg, man. And I don't know why these people serve it up like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not ideal, but I'm just like, it is what it is.
You'd eat it.
Dipping the toast, isn't it? That's what it used to be.
I just want the yolk to run everywhere. I'm not really.
Yeah, but no translucent bit, man.
That's on the edges, though, isn't it? The translucent bit. Or is
No,
that
man, it's on
on the yolk?
Yeah, mate, that, just around the
Or on
yolk. Hold on, guys, we're coming to the end of
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
the yolk bit, isn't it?
We'll be right back after these messages from, I don't know, whoever's gonna. Good luck. Okay.
Tampons for men.
Tampons for men. Okay.
Let's get advertised.
Yeah,
So-
we will, yeah.
That's our favourite sandwich done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed my BLT triple decker toasted, loads of mayo, fantastic. Ollie adds anything and anything as long as it's got butter. He's a happy boy.
Yeah. Well,
Martin
get rid
would
of the
eat
tomato.
anything without butter. Yeah, like I said, that's just, it's weird.
It's weird. Super
But-
weird.
No, it's not that weird, really. I mean, it's like
No, you
having
should be,
vegetarians. You know,
Yeah, they're weird as well.
yeah.
They upset
We're not quite the same as vegetarians, though, is it?
So
When you said about the household thing, it's like I can kind of understand that. If you're growing up in a vegetarian house, but then we had this guy come work for us, and he was like, I've never had a kebab. We all got kebabs. We all had ordered kebabs, right? We were sitting there eating it. He's eating away. We didn't think anything of it. Guy goes, he turns to us and goes, I've never had a kebab. He's like he's halfway through it. He goes, I've never had a kebab. And we go, he was like 19, 20. He was like, I've never had it. We were like in shock. We were like, you've never had a kebab? He was like, how is that possible? And he's like, oh, like my family are vegetarians. And we're like, oh right, you're a vegetarian. He's like, no, I'm not a vegetarian. But it comes from a vegetarian household.
Yeah.
So I can understand certain things like that, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know. People are you know what? Do what you want to do. I eat what you want to eat. I'm eating what I want to eat. Don't judge me for it. But there's these demonstrations where people eating meat, and it's normally a bit like a vegetarian, you know, killing cows is murder and killing pigs, killing animals is murder. people demonstrating.
Yeah.
And you got these vegetarians running up to people if they're eating a burger, they just walk a burger or whatever, they're walking down the road and shouting in their face, you murderer, you murderer, you murderer.
Yeah, watch me murder you.
And they're like, what? And they carry on eating,
Yeah.
you know, because like, you as a stranger just come running up to me, judging me because I eat meat, because you don't. Is that not a dictatorship? Like, you got to do what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you go like, I'm going to eat this even more.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that's not how you win people over, is
No.
it? No.
Just like that, the Just Stop Oil people running around throwing
Right.
powder everywhere in tennis
I
courts.
literally
and-
don't get that. I kind of half get the meat thing
No, man, they're all
on
psyops,
a
man.
moral issue,
They're
but
all,
on
they're
the
all
oil
paid
thing,
for,
I
man.
don't
Someone's
think
paid.
that.
Someone's paying them to do that stuff.
I-
It's the same as the people that wait at the
Greta
cash
Thunberg.
point. It's the people. Yeah, but she's getting paid by the same people. They're all getting paid by somebody.
That's
Yeah,
what
they're
she's
getting
always.
paid.
You see,
they're
she's
getting
smiling,
paid
she's
by
taking
someone.
the piss.
Like,
The
all that
pirate.
stuff. And you see, like I caught one out before. It was at the cash machine at the train station. We weren't letting anyone near the train. Like, and I was with Tom actually, and Tom wanted to get some money out. The guy was like hassling everyone at the cash machine. All right,
Who?
whilst Tom,
Who was hassling him?
this guy is like pretending to be a homeless person.
Right.
I could see him. I knew he was pretending. I knew he was an actor. Yeah, and Tom was trying to get him out, and he started hassling me, right? And he's saying all this stuff, right? And then I turned to him, I went, who's paying me to do this? And I went, you're an actor. I went, you're an actor, mate. And he was like, he didn't know what to say because I caught him, and he weren't quick enough on the head to think about a response because he knew I had him. And I was like, I said to him, like, you're an actor. I said, who's paying you? I said, who's paying you to do this? And he's like, yep. Like, it was caught red-handed, and he couldn't think of a response, like, to get himself out of it, to come up with something.
On the spot,
Yeah, like, he just didn't, he was like, this guy knows. He was like, he knows, and I've got nothing. And I was just like, yeah, and then, but it's true, they're paid, right? They're pretending, yeah, that's what.
Why? I mean, why would they?
They're not, right, do you really think, right, and there's two sides of it as well, because there's one version where you can do the emotional manipulation. So you've got someone who's passionate about something, you can have someone else that's got an agenda that can emotionally manipulate that person, they go then do the radical things, yeah, they've done it for free, but they've used their emotions to get them to do that thing, or they can form the groups and they can fund the groups and the groups can go out and do the radical things. They're the two versions. They're the two versions. They're tried and true, and they've done it for years and decades
Yes,
and
sorry,
thousands of
mate.
years.
Let me just change this. Talking about radicals, and some time ago I was walking along Brighton, and this Muslim guy. There was a group of Muslims chanting, preaching and shit, and giving out paraffin leaflets and stuff, pamphlets. Yeah. And he's looked at me and like, because I got like Christ on my tattooed on me and stuff like that, the cross and that. And he's like, like that, you heathen kind of thing, like, like I'm scum, right? Because I'm a Christian. And in my head, I could turn around and I was on crutches. Yeah, because I had my hip done by it. And
this was recently then?
last year.
Oh,
This was last year.
Yeah.
And this Muslim guy is calling me a heathen and this, that and the other, and like I'm scum. Bruv, I'm not, I wanted to say this to him because like, if I did, I knew it was going to kick off. You know what I mean? I don't follow a man who fucks kids. They're whoever it is, Muhammad, is it, who married a 6-year-old and consummated the marriage at 9. It's paedophilia, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? You're calling me scum. You're calling me this and that and the other because I'm a Christian. I said shit to you. I was just walking down the road. Yeah, but you decided to open up your mouth. If I had to turn around, you're following a paedophile, bruv. And you're not a religion, you're a cult. You put women below animals. And these are the humans that are carrying your children and making more of you. And you treat them like dogs. And you've got the moral high ground to call me scum because I'm Christian. And you follow a pervert, a pedo. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck do you think you are to walk around judging people on their religious beliefs. I don't, and I keep my mouth shut, whatever I think about it. But you come up to me, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
But I think that's a problem with a lot of like
Religion.
the religion and the mainstream ones, like you were saying, Ollie, earlier. Is in they come up and they look. If you want to believe in God or whatever, okay, it's fine. As long as it doesn't impact on other people's like
Yeah.
liberties, fine. Do what you want, but then don't when I'm walking past, like
Look, you
shout abuse at me for no reason.
What it's
Well,
like
there's
those
certain
Christians.
side of it, like you can preach all you want. I haven't got to listen. There's that side of it.
Yeah, but don't insult.
Yeah, but
Yeah, don't insult.
Don't
Yeah, of
insult
course.
someone
But
else.
you get like those, but you do have those extremist Christians who stand there with placards, you're going to hell, follow Christ, you know, and they're standing there with a megaphone, you know, and they don't react to anybody unless someone is there
Yeah.
taking the piss out of them. You know what I mean? And I've seen that.
Yeah.
But I've also had the forceful ones take this, you know, take this.
And they grab you.
You know, and you're like, look, firstly, I believe in Christ. I am a Christian. So I believe in God, I believe in Christ. That's my faith. I don't go around telling anybody nothing. It's their business, you know? But as a Christian, don't come to me and talk to me about Christian. Go and talk to someone who doesn't know about Christianity. Go and preach to the unconverted. You're talking to the converted here. So don't.
Yeah, they're wasting their time.
Yeah. And the way you're doing it as well, you look crazy.
You saying you're a Christian, right? And I remember back to one of the first episodes we did, and I said
Hey,
about
I'm not staunch, just so you know. I'm Orthodox Christian. I'm Greek Orthodox. You've got Russian
We were
Orthodox,
talking about
Polish
society, and I said, look, I'm not like, and I said something on the lines of, and this stuck with me for a bit because I still believe it, but you kind of pushed back on it. But now you're telling me you're Christian. It kind of now I'm confused. So I was saying about how society is worse without religion.
without religion.
Without religion, society
Yeah,
is
yeah.
worse.
I
You pushed back on me back then. This was
Are
like
you sure?
one of the first or the
Because
second episodes.
no. If I
And-
remember correctly, I said to you, I believe in faith. I mean, people without faith don't live as long as people with faith, or don't have the moral guidelines.
Well, yeah, I was talking about.
Well,
Kind
they
of, like,
do, but-
for me, it's like society. Like I'm not talking like I don't like to say stuff like the fear of God. I don't like to say that, but there's an underlining element of fear of God in terms of a society that has some kind of responsibility or accountability that kind of stems from a fear of God. I'm not saying that's solely it.
Yeah.
But, so I think society is better with religion, even if I'm not a commercially religious person myself.
No, I think what religion gives you.
But I remember
That
you
there
pushed
is-
back on me
there
at the
is-
time, and I was
You might
really
have to go back
confused.
and listen.
Yeah, I was
Go back
really
and listen.
confused about that at the time, and
Because
now
I'm-
you're telling me that you're a Christian.
Yeah, I'm not do-gooder.
No, I
Do you
know,
what
I
mean?
know,
My
but
faith
I'm
is
just,
Christianity.
I'm so lost because I remember back then
No, double
saying
check,
that, and you guys were like coming at me like
No,
as if
Oh, the
religion
point-
was wrong, and I was like,
I wouldn't. Religion, look, a lot of.
because
Hold on, let me just
I
put
don't
this point.
force it on.
With religion, for me, it gives you a moral compass.
Yeah,
It only gives you a moral compass because of the fear of death, and that fear of death is the afterlife.
or that you
Either
will
gonna
be,
go-
or that you
will
will
be
yeah,
judged.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do good, live your life. This is what the Bible is.
Yeah.
It's
Some
a
people
rule
need
book.
it. Some people can do
It's a
it
rule
without
book.
it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
commandments
some
are
people
rule-
can be compassionate
Yeah,
without it.
Yeah,
Without it.
Yeah.
The people that can't be compassionate without it, they need it,
Yes,
and that's why it's important
yes.
to have it within society.
Yeah,
Yes.
the problem
So
with
that-
the Bible.
Sorry.
The problem with the Bible is
Oh, there's
it
lots
change.
of problems. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
This is one big issue with commercialised religion.
You got to check.
And
You
if
got to
you've
check. There's
you've
one
got to
Bible.
change it.
One Bible that hasn't been changed though. That's been kept from its original text.
The
The Orthodox Bible.
Yeah, but
I've never read it.
Enoch.
I don't know. That's the Book of Enoch, isn't it?
Isn't that the
it
first
within,
one?
That's within the Bible, isn't it?
I thought-
All these books are in the Bibles, like the Book of Job.
I've
Book
looked,
of
I've read,
James.
yeah, I've studied a lot of it. And even like the I forget what they were called now.
Psalms, Proverbs. What in the Bible?
No, I'm talking about other religions as well. Like,
Oh,
I've
like
read a
the
lot.
Quran,
I've read a lot of
Torah,
yeah.
Book of the Dead. That's the Egyptian religion. I've got that. But there are other Bibles that have been changed and adapted to suit. But there's one Bible that hasn't been changed and adapted, and that's the Orthodox. That's why orthodox means staunch. Like,
That wasn't what I was talking about.
But
that
like
has
change as
changed.
well is
That-
like.
sorry. Go
So
on.
I was more. It was more of a. So, you know, like you'll have in the Bible. Thou shalt not kill.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
But then, it's okay if God comes and tells you to kill someone, right? So then, what's the difference between you going to bed and then God coming to you while you're up
told
there?
me to do it. What great
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah, but who said it was God that told him? Who said it wasn't the devil?
Listen,
Who
I
said it
didn't
wasn't?
tell him. I didn't tell him
If
nothing.
this guy's nuts.
Yeah, but you
Right.
don't- what's the difference then? How do you prove either? You've got no way of differentiating.
Well, someone crazy is going to try and justify something, isn't he?
I'm not that crazy necessarily, but
Uh,
yeah.
To an
Honestly,
extent.
I think-
if you're
I
gonna
think-
be-
I
he's
think-
gonna-
so back in the day in the
I
story.
think that if God told you to kill someone and you killed someone, I think that
Oh,
you
you-
should take responsibility for that murder because
What?
God told you to kill that person.
yeah.
Yeah,
If
but
God truly, if
But
God
then-
truly told you to go and murder that someone, and you went and murdered that someone, you should be able to take responsibility for that murder,
But what I'm saying,
knowing that God has your back
in
because He told you.
in
to do
stories
it.
in the Bible,
That's how
But
it should work.
you'll have that.
Yeah,
It's wrong to kill, but
Thou
Those-
shalt not kill.
thou shalt not kill. But God comes and tells certain people, go and kill those,
Sacrifice his son.
go and kill them, go and kill them. They've done blah blah blah.
Yeah.
What's the difference between them thinking they heard God say it, or them being nuts and going,
Well,
God
if-
told me to kill you guys because he said he saw
So
one of you over
the
shagging that
person-
sheep
the
over
person-
there,
the
and
person-
that's do you know what I
The
mean?
person could say that God told them to do it, but whether God told them to do it or not, they should still take the responsibility on them themselves.
It's like-
If they choose not to take the responsibility and put the responsibility on God, then God didn't tell them to do it.
Look,
No,
For
because
us-
in the book God tells people to do it. So
Yeah.
how's that?
Yeah,
that is
yeah, but what I'm saying is
thou
this,
shalt
the person-
smite,
the
thou shalt
person-
smite thy this, that, and the other with thy vengeance of thy thee.
and it's all right because I told you to do it.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's
there's
not
not-
alright. It's not alright.
It is
because
alright, because God
no,
told
it's
you
not
to.
alright. God said that you should not kill, but God told you to kill and you did it. Therefore, you have to take responsibility for that murder because killing.
No,
Because
no,
then
but-
you're going against the word
You're-
of God. Aren't
the
you?
original. No, but look.
Either way, you're fucked.
No, not either way you're fucked.
You are.
You're not. Listen to what I'm saying.
Are
If
you
God,
listening to me?
right,
Right, go for it. Go for it.
I heard your point.
Right.
Try and understand the twist that I'm saying. Right, God has said that murder is wrong. He then says,
But hold on to that. We're just coming to the end of this. Sorry, Ollie. Keep that thought. Keep that
Start-
thought on the roll.
start that
Start
yeah.
that again in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to cut this short. Well, it's not cut short. We'll come to the end of the segment, and we'll be right back. Thank you very much.
I'm going to have to write down. I'm going to lose it. It's gone.
You
There
got
you
a
go,
twist in
mate.
it.
Right. Can I go?
Yeah.
You can. It's definitely yes. You're good to go.
So, God says that you should not murder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
That's the rule.
That's
Do not
all.
murder. Murder is wrong.
Don't. Right. Okay.
Right? Then, in another move, remember, because that's still just, the first rule, still just.
Okay.
That hasn't gone anywhere. That
Right.
still exists. Then he says, murder this person.
Yeah.
So you then, as a person, have a choice to either obey by the rule and choose not to murder because it's wrong, or listen to God and say, He's told me to murder even though it's wrong, because that hasn't gone anywhere, it still exists,
Right.
the rule to not murder, but then you choose to then listen to the God's word and then murder. Once you murder that person, you cannot justify that murder by saying God told me to do it because
I
murder
agree.
is wrong.
I agree.
You then have to take responsibility for
I
that
agree.
murder because murder is wrong, regardless of whether God told you to do it or not. You understand? And
Yeah.
then, once you've taken responsibility, you can then say, I have faith that I will be okay because God told me to do it.
Yeah.
That's how
I-
because that rule didn't disappear just because he told you. You chose.
No, Ollie, I agree with
Do you
you.
understand what I'm saying?
I agree
Like,
with you.
yeah.
I agree with you. But I think what
But
Martin
that's
was
not-
talking
yeah,
about
that's-
is in the
The
in the sense
hypocrisy
of
the
like,
whole thing.
Yeah,
for
there's a
instance,
po-
if I
yeah,
look,
there's a-
for instance, Moses, right? When he was talking to the Egyptian guy, who was it? The Pharaoh, was it the Pharaoh? Ramesses?
Yeah.
And he was saying to him, let thy people
Ramesses.
go. Remember that section?
Yeah.
He said, let thy people go. And he was stubborn and he sent a swarm of locusts and then he turned the rivers blood and some other shit. And the final nail in that coffin, the Ramesses coffin, which he was forced to let them go, is when God sent his angels of death to kill all their firstborn. So that is God punishing these people, the Ramesses,
I mean,
for not listening to him, and he killed. God killed. Now, what you've got to remember, before that was the Old Testament. The Old Testament was based on,
Do as I say, not as I do.
yeah, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You know, you slap me, I'm gonna bust you up. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. You know, don't take no shit. You know, and in a sense, in a sense, that's like street rules. Yeah,
Primal.
yeah, it's primal. And then Christ come along, which was the Second Testament, and because he died for us, God is a loving God apparently now. So he doesn't do that. He doesn't get into people's minds and tell one guy to go and kill that guy. That's the devil. And it's normally when they're under influence, a lot of them, like under drugs, under alcohol, they've done this shit, you know? And that's when your spirit is weak.
I was thinking something like
Yeah?
this the other day.
So when your spirit is weak, this is if you believe in this
Like
kind of
yeah, I
thing.
was gonna say,
God
this
has
story
become the devil,
sounds
the
so
devil has become the God.
contradictory to like
Yeah.
everything. Like,
I
just
was
you
thinking
telling
this
it.
the other day, yeah.
This is the story. You're telling it correct.
Yeah,
Me just listening to it, reaffirming how ridiculous this sounds to me.
yeah,
Logically.
yeah. So
God become the devil become the God. It got
No.
twisted.
no,
No,
there's
no,
two,
no.
man. There's a yin and a yang, man. Everything in this universe has an opposite. Antimatter, matter, antimatter. Yeah, you know, there's everything. Protons, neurons, you know what I mean? Particles, negative, positives, yin, yang, male, female, you know, up, down, you know, left, right. It's everything has that. So,
Wrong, right.
wrong and right. So, therefore, if you've got a God, you've got a devil. You
Wrong
know?
and right is very polar, isn't it?
Very, you know.
Because you could be
It's black and
wrong
white.
and right at the same time. In that story,
Yeah.
you've done what you thought was right, but it's also been told to you
Yeah.
wrong. So you
Yeah, it's
either
contradictory, yeah.
going against his word or going against what his other word was telling him, and he's telling you two contradictory things. Right, yeah, if you did that now, you'd have to own up to responsibility. But you would think you were doing the right thing, when everyone else could think you're crazy. And then you'd die, nobody knows. Only the dead person knows if they're anything. And then
But
if he is
if
wrong,
you're willing to kill for God, then surely you're willing to die for God.
yeah. But I mean, what's the difference between that and a crazy person?
This is what I'm
True.
saying.
True.
And again, who said, and this is where we're coming from. If you know, society's vulnerable are the ones that are abused and taken advantage of, right? Which, so if you've got a mental illness and an instability like that, and evilness is easier to get into that vulnerable person's mind, you know, evil spirits, shall we say, or something of that on a different plane can enter different bodies. If you believe in this kind of thing, like the spirit side of life, because if you say you're more spiritual, then you must admit there is a spiritual world. You know what I'm saying?
Many
So-
spiritual worlds.
So there are good spirits and there are bad spirits.
Yeah.
There are demons and there are angels. Yeah. There are many things that we can't comprehend or we just see as children's stories, you know, or horror films. But there are things that are not of this world that live in this world, you know, and yeah, it's creepy and all that. But I'm not. Listen, I'm not a spokesman for God or for any church or anything like that. You know, I know my religion. You know what? Everybody do what makes them happy, but just know if you think you've lived a good life, a decent life, you know, then you're all right. But you got to have love. That's one thing for your fellow man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have empathy.
I think empathy is the one for it. You don't need religion for that.
No,
As long as you're
no. See,
empathetic for it.
religion to me is like how you should live your life to an extent. You know, don't covert thy neighbour's wife. Yeah, you know. I mean, this is what I can't see anything wrong with the commandments. Honor thy mother and father. You know, honor thy God. You know, thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not kill. You know, thou shalt not covert thy neighbour's wife. There's more. I can't think of them. You know, but there are a few more, but they're not negative.
No, yeah,
And,
they're the principle.
but
But
this is-
it's other things like, because when you read the Bible, it's like, you shouldn't eat
Pork.
prawns.
Prawns, yeah, right, because they're scavengers. They're at the bottom of the sea, so they feed on dead things.
Right.
You know, so you shouldn't eat that.
Should you not eat mushrooms because they're out of
I don't know.
decomposed stuff?
I don't
It
know.
doesn't say anything about that, does it?
No.
But there's loads of things.
Thou shalt not eat an animal with a split hoof. So,
Is that
what's
cow?
that, like a horse? Is that a split hoof?
No, I don't think so.
Well, that maybe I've got that wrong. Thou shalt eat animal of a split hoof
I
only.
don't know.
So-
So that's what I mean. Why? Like, I don't see
Yeah,
why
thou shalt
some
not eat-
things.
Yeah. So a cow doesn't have a split hoof, does it? It's all the way around. A horse is all the way around.
Horses all around, but I don't know if that's a shoe or not, if that's the actual hoof. I haven't seen one in ages.
Cow's got a split hoof.
Have they?
Yeah.
Cow.
Well, he said, man, he said it one or the other. Like I said, I'm not professional on this, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
shall have no other god before me.
Yeah, no, so don't.
You shall not make yourself an idol.
Yeah,
You're in trouble there, George.
false idols.
You shall not make yourself an
Oh.
idol.
Yeah, a god.
You shall not make yourself an idol.
You said that. It means you shall not make yourself a god. An idol. You're an idol.
Shit, I do that all the time.
Well, you're fucked.
Fuck.
You should, yeah.
Bollocks.
You should have
Repent.
no other gods. I guess that's
You
also
shall not
controlling.
misuse the name of the Lord,
As in,
Yeah.
your God.
If you're getting
Well, I don't think I
misguided,
do that.
don't
Right,
do that
remember
because you're going
the
against
seventh-
me. It's like, oh, okay, back to me again, right?
Remember,
See what I mean? It's a loop. It's a loop in
It's-
don't fucking fall off the track because you're going, I'm falling off the track. I better back
Yeah.
on it because what's
It's
saying it
really-
sounded a bit stupid, but don't think that because that if it sounds stupid, then that means I'm
Religion.
manipulation, that's it.
Yeah.
Right?
and I'm gonna
Religion
get back on the
is a
track.
form of control.
It is,
Let's
yeah.
not get
Remember
that
the Sabbath day by keeping it holy.
on the Saturday.
it's a Sunday.
Sunday, isn't it?
No, the Sabbath is
Sabbath.
a Saturday.
It was a Sunday.
To the Greek, to every other religion, apart from
Honour your father and mother.
Jews. The Jews, their Sabbath is a Saturday.
Oh. okay.
So you'll find,
Well, I'm going to take a Sabbath on the Saturday and the Sunday just to make sure I'm alright.
okay, to cover it all.
You shall not murder.
Yeah,
You shall not commit adultery.
yeah,
You shall not steal.
yeah,
You shall not give false testimony against your neighbour.
yeah.
What,
That
just
means-
your,
don't
just your
like-
neighbour or everyone?
Well, as I said, it means anybody.
Anybody,
You know?
okay.
You know,
Uh,
don't go on.
Doesn't
lying.
mean next door.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So
But no, no.
false testimony, yeah, okay. You shall not what's the word?
Covert,
Covered.
cover.
Yeah. I know the word, I just can't fucking say it. You shall not bust a nut over your neighbour's house, wife, servants, animals, or anything else.
Is that jealousy? Is
Yeah.
that what that means?
Yeah,
Green eye.
yeah. But they're servants. You can't even bang their servants.
Well, no, it's not yours. But what
Yeah, but
the
they-
point the point going on to this is that
Yeah.
those are rules, man. That's why I see it as a rule. The basic rules of life, yeah, how to get on in society. You don't do all those things. You don't do. You know, you don't. The negative thing. I mean, there's also the 7 sins. Gluttony.
There's more rules than that.
Envy. Not those are the rules of the basic rules. Don't break them. Those are the commandments.
Yeah, and then there's other things.
Oh, Saturday, yeah.
You know. So, but then there's the 7 deadly sins.
But it also says in the Bible that, especially in the Old Testament, it said that you're allowed slaves
Yeah.
and you're allowed to keep them,
Yeah.
and you're allowed to, as long as they don't die in a couple of days, you're allowed to beat them.
No,
Do you
that
think
was that in the First Testament.
It's in the Old Testament.
You know,
In the
like
Old Testament,
like you
yeah.
got like the homeless and the nut jobs and that.
Yeah.
Do you think if you kept them as slaves that they have a better life?
Yes, of course, they'll have a roof over their head as long as you're not beating them and
Is that a
abusing
weird
them.
thing to say?
No.
You got people living on the street,
Yeah.
got
So
nothing to do with themselves.
well, that's a lot.
got
Of
no mental facilities.
you see,
All they do is take drugs and try and kill themselves.
It
What's-
depends on it.
You
though.
could like, all right, do
If
you
it
know
was
what?
one of us,
Clean my
maybe.
car.
What, and
You
I'll
know,
give you food
scrub
and
my
blah,
feet.
blah.
I'll give you food and a roof over your head. Is
Yeah,
that
well,
wrong
that-
or I don't know.
that scrubbing feet and stuff. Yeah, that's a bit. That is.
Well, listen,
It depends.
someone's got to wash me back at
But
the end of the day.
But then what if
Yeah.
you've got power hungry and you go,
Yeah.
well,
that
that's
slave, the slave's looking pretty good actually.
Yeah.
No, but that
Suck
right.
me off.
we've got that
And you'll be
aside,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
aside.
well, do you want that car?
That
You
aside,
get it.
the
Yeah,
point I was
yeah.
making was that to me, it seems like homelessness and craziness and drug abuse, not just drug taking, but drug abuse,
Yeah.
comes from society in the form that it is. Whereas before, you used to have slaveries and you didn't so much have all of this like homelessness and craziness and drug abuse?
I think no.
Are the two like almost parallels?
No, I think
Because
people
is
have
there
hard
a
life, bad luck.
but is there a scale in terms of faculty of a person? Like, I can run my own life, you can run your own life, but can some people just not have the faculty to run their own lives?
Again, it depends on the history. You
I
don't
don't-
know. You need
I'm not
everyone's
talking
background.
about I'm not talking about someone that's had a bad life and ended up. I'm talking about people that literally that's how they live.
Yeah, I can't listen. There's some people that have been living on the streets for so long that they
But-
can't live under a roof. They
Yeah,
go back to the streets.
But it seems to me that it is a concept that has come from society, not from the person. To my eyes, it seems that it is a concept that has come from society, from the way society is now. If you go back, however far back you want to go, you get to a certain point where that sort of thing weren't really happening because society was formed in a certain way. But now you've got society in the way that it is today, and
Well,
you've got this stuff that's happening. It's kind of like, to me, it seems like a concept that's come from society rather than from the person.
How easy was it to get drugs back in the day?
I'm not solely talking about drugs, and I don't think it solely relates to drugs. I think drugs are a big contributor and involved, but there are a lot of people that run their lives quite sufficiently whilst taking drugs, but just not by abusing drugs.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have had a choice sometimes, would you? Back in the day, you would have been.
Well, exactly.
Either
The
do
choice.
this
The choice.
or
Exactly.
not.
That's part of what I'm saying. Is that society in the form that it is, that gives the choice, is now allowing this version of, like, I don't want to say corruption, but like it's a corrupt form of life. It's the life that's been corrupted. I'm not talking about corruption. I'm talking about the life has been corrupted, and it seems to me that the concept of that corrupted life has come from the form that society has taken shape in today. We're all great with the 90%, but the 10% is all just getting like.
Yeah, but you've got to remember that we're back in those days. I mean, if we're going back to the days of Dickens, you know, I mean, Oliver Twist,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of homelessness then. You know, they were gone into poor houses. You know, treated a bit slave-like conditions. You know, orphans everywhere. People locked up for anything in mental asylums because they claim to, yeah, he's crazy. You know, just stick him in. You know, again, it was all government based.
It's all right if you're in the power. If you're in telling you could get away with a lot of stuff, blah blah blah.
You know, that's why
Whereas
you have
if you
like
disagree-
the children's laws and children's rights. Sorry, guys, we're just coming to the end of this one. We'll come back. We'll do our last one for the evening. Yeah, good, guys. Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Old Lisa Lurpak.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. You're tuning in to the George King Show. This is the last segment for the evening. And yeah, so those days, it's just that it's moved on from that kind of slavery. It's just become more sophisticated. Same shit. Look at those people in the UAE. When people working over there, they take their passports, they beat them, you know, and they treat them like slaves. And this is with the promise of a job in the UAE.
Those countries are the worst. I swear they never stopped the slave trade.
They haven't. They even came over into England, and one woman ran away from them. They kept and went sought the police to get help. They took her passport away from her, so she couldn't. No money, would beat her. The wife would beat her. He would beat her. You know. So slavery is still about. Modern day slavery is still about. Anyway, guys. Have you guys ever been to a strip club or a pub?
Yeah, a pub.
A pub or a strip club? We're both going to say yes.
Have you?
Because we've both been to a pub.
No, a strip pub.
What's a strip pub?
You never.
Yeah, well,
Back in the
strip
day-
clubs have got bars in, haven't they?
Yeah, well, no,
No?
a strip bar. I've never been to a strip bar.
What? A strip?
What do you
What?
mean? Yeah.
Right.
What's the differentiation?
I've been to
Right.
all sorts of venues, but do you know what I mean? I didn't know they had specific names.
No, a strip bar. It's a bar where they strip.
Yeah.
But it's lots of strippers and stuff, isn't
Okay.
it? Is that
There's
the
a
wrong
difference from
perception?
strip
It's
club.
the same.
What's the
Same thing.
What's a strip club?
There's a place where you can lie down on a table and they'll piss in your mouth, for God's sake. What's that called?
No, I mean, no, man.
Like, I don't know where you're getting all of these
Listen,
different,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
If
you
you
have
go
a
for a
bar.
lap dance, where do you go to get a lap
a
dance?
strip club.
You go.
Right, a strip club.
Yeah.
So
That's what it's called. But there would be a bar there. And
right,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
There's always a bar
yeah,
there.
but what I'm talking about a strip pub. It's different.
How?
Because I admit the
Is there
first
private
time,
rooms or
no,
not?
no, no,
No
no,
private
no. I'm going to
rooms?
explain to you what happened. I was just
Like you've got, and they come up to you and talk to you,
Mate,
like pretend.
no,
pretend to-
no.
What?
Listen, let
Tell
me
us.
explain to you. Then
Explain
you
it
know
to
what
me.
it is. I don't even know if
Explain
they
it to me and tell me how much the ticket is. And
I
then
don't even know if they're still going. To be honest, right. So me and my mate, we went.
still got the Ten Commandments up here. But close this one. Forget about this one.
So me and my mate, we was playing pool in Hackney, where I used to live in that. And this pub was like, we just passed it, let's get a quick pint in. And we saw a pool table, we'll have a couple of games of pool, piss off home. Anyway, got the pint in, sat down, started to play a bit of pool, fucking lights went dim. What the fuck's going on here?
Can't see the ball.
Exactly.
You're
So I'm
going to want to look at the balls.
I look up to the bar, towards the bar, to look at the barman, like, hey, what the fuck? What's going on? Like, the lights have gone out. And I see this old slapper, man. You know, the music come on, and starts taking her clothes off. I'm like, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? I just want to play some pool and have a pint. You know, and she's walking around the pub, you know, slowly
Asking for tips and stuff like
getting
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, after she's done her show and like, I'm not watching, man. I want to play my pool. I feel embarrassed. I'm not. I don't like these things. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I'm not like that. Like, oh yeah, cool. Look, she's got her tits out. That's sad though. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's a bit sad. You know.
I find it's like because I've been on like the stag do's and that, and it always
Creepy.
ends up in the strip club, and it's always like you always get one or two that I really want to. The whole night they really want to get to. You're like, okay, you get there and it's just like, fuck me, why are we here? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, who's having a dance? You're looking around and going, okay, and it's always like, oh yeah, oh look at that one. You're like, are you fucking for real? Like, mate, just this is the whole vibe shit. Like, we can just go and have some fun and have some beers.
Yeah.
If you want to get some, go to a whorehouse or
Yeah.
something. Go and, or ask them, do you know, you can come back on your own and have your own private show or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't get this. This like atmosphere shit. It's all like someone's giving you a show. You're not really
CD.
interested. CD.
CD,
That's
yeah.
it. CD. Pressurised. Like
Feet start to
50
stick
quid a
to the
drink.
floor.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just here.
Right,
he
my feet
wants
stuck
it.
to the floor.
Yeah, it's just fucking like
No,
you
no.
always get that vibe, and I'm like, mate, why are we here? Let's
Oh.
just fucking go.
So I didn't go there intentionally.
No, but
You
like,
know?
yeah.
And I've never been to a strip bar.
Paid 20 quid to
Yeah,
get
never,
in there.
like,
Yeah, you pay 20 quid. That's why you stay, because you're like, you get persuaded with your mates to go in. You paid the money.
well, you got paid to get in.
Yeah, most of the time.
Usually.
And then if they're doing like a pole dance or whatever, they come round, and if you don't put some, it used to be like you don't tip in the jar or whatever,
Well, that's what I was going to
it'll be like you'll get kicked out because you're like, this ain't a free show, mate. You're like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I didn't ask for this.
Paid 30 quid to get in.
Yeah.
It's definitely not fucking free.
Yeah,
Tell me about it.
yeah. And the drinks,
The drinks
stalls, you
the
know.
drinks are like
No, no.
£7
But this
quid.
is what I mean. It was just a normal pub.
Yeah.
I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Right?
Oh, Doris probably just wanted to
she
get
done
free,
a dance.
free drinks.
She done a dance and everything. The lights come back on, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, you know, it's your shot, mate.
Yeah.
You know, so and it's just walking around with a jar, a pint.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't even watching. I'm trying to play a game of pool. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, when you're looking, but like, oh fucking, you don't want to. You got nowhere to look.
Well,
You
yeah,
know?
it's all duck. You can't play pool. I've got So
Shit, man. So, I said, nah, I ain't got nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck off. You know? Oh, man. So, yeah, that as a pub. That's what I meant by a strip pub.
Yeah,
Because
the
in
only
the
thing
East
like
End,
that.
there was a lot of them.
oh no.
You know, the Spread Eagle and Kingsland Road. And all along Hackney Road. Loads of strip bars down there. But I like I said, I never went. I never, not interested in. It's like a peep show.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's so pervy. You know, I mean, everyone goes to Amsterdam, goes to a peep show. Or if you've been to Soho when you're young, you've been to a peep show. You know, and it's like, ugh, sticky floor, like you said.
That's what I remember.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's not beer.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
if you went in there with a UV light? Oh, God.
You need that hand sanitizer.
yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, God. No, that's so. But
But
it's
thing like that I've been to is when I watched the football in a pub that was near Tottenham. I was watching the football and that, got some few drinks before the match. There was other matches on big screen. Just a pub, fine, it was cool. Then after the match, it was like, it's really busy train. Should we just go back in there for another drink? Went in there was another game on at like 5:30 or whatever. Cool, yeah, got a couple of drinks. And then, next thing, there's just birds walking around on the bar and they're getting their tits out. I'm like, the fuck is this? So like, we didn't get the jar passed around, so it was alright. I was like, okay, that's fine. Wasn't expecting it. It's alright. But that was just like,
That's a nice touch.
top, yeah, it was just like top heavy. It wasn't like full whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was so busy.
No one is in paying
Yeah,
attention.
no one's really. They're like, it's just and then you're either watching that or you're watching the game or you're at the bar buying a drink.
Football, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like football, but it's like
That's a long time for them. They need to come on half time.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Oh God, women's football would be fantastic. Would be fantastic. You know
What, naked?
what?
Is that what you meant? Or
No, I said women's. No, I'm not going to knock women's football. Women's football is fantastic.
what was you gonna say then?
Well, it could be better.
how?
Oh right,
How? No, I'm curious of how.
because he wants
Naked.
yeah, he wants
Naked, is it? Like,
That's
or
what
just
he-
topless, like.
No, I didn't
Topless
say
football.
naked.
Is that
no,
what you meant?
No, not topless either. That's disgusting. Maybe a bra
See-through.
and a thumb. And some hold ups and
Just
high
volleyball,
heels.
just
And if they
volleyball.
can just
Just
run
you
around the
talk-
pitch.
What you're talking about is volleyball. That's volleyball.
Volleyball, that's a fast, violent game. You know, it's funny when I've seen it get.
And it hurts as well. If you play it, or you slide on that sand, it hurts, man. It burns, mate. It's not.
Mate, yeah.
You're laughing. You'll get skin burns. I don't know how they do it. Hard as nails.
Yeah, it's the skin. It's the skin. It's
It's
tough.
George Houses now as well.
Yeah.
I missed that. I didn't even get it.
He said it gets George Harders now as well.
Oh
Which
yeah,
is-
yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Well, used to.
Yeah. Used to. Yeah. So I don't really. I've never really been into that side of going out, having a drink, and watching bird strip. You know. It's like I've been to Amsterdam a couple of times. Never been to a sex shop.
I remember the first time we went to strip club.
Never.
Tom ran out. He ran out. We just saw the doors flapping.
Was he
we
crying?
walked down. He was gone. I stuck around.
Yeah,
No, but we
I thought you were
went
friend-
down the
I thought
stairs.
you were friend
Through
of
the
fighters.
flappy doors, we were like, all right, we'll get a drink or whatever. We sit down and all dancing. Tom was gone. Ran away.
You should save
Good
them
on him.
stories.
Sure.
You should save them stories when he's here, because it'd be funny. to see
I'll-
his face.
yeah.
You know.
He'll
But don't
remember.
worry,
He
I'll-
remembers.
Yeah, I'll bring it up to him when he comes up. I mean, surely his missus don't listen to
Oh
the
shit,
show.
yeah. Well, no, good on him. He did the right thing, didn't he?
But like, how can you like?
Judge
How can that
someone
be?
from the
He didn't want to
Yeah.
belittle himself. He didn't
I'm
want
just kidding. I'm just trying.
But yeah, you're joking, but you're not at the same time because
Oh,
it
with
could
all
be
the fellas.
awkward. You don't know, like, but
You
it
don't
shouldn't be
know.
awkward for because women are just like that sometimes.
Tom,
People
how
are.
dare you go into a strip bar?
Yeah, when you
How-
didn't know me.
Yeah.
You can hear that. You can hear that like an actual conversation. You're like, this is ridiculous. But it's just you and her in the room.
He
And you're like,
He was gone before we could even turn around. We didn't see Tom. We didn't see Tom. We saw the doors flapping. That's what we saw. That's all we saw. We were all like, where's Tom?
There's two things I'm laughing at here. You're still in another conversation, and mine is talking some funny shit, man, which is making me laugh. You know how the conversation is
it's going that way. Definitely go that way.
How
And
dare
because it's just you two, you're like, I'm looking like I'm crazy now. Well, I'm losing the argument somehow. Somehow you're not on the moral high ground. Because just because of subject matter, you're not in a moral high ground place. Even though it's not that way.
I never knew you. I never knew you existed. If I did, I wouldn't have done it. I would have never gone in there. But you heard only the doors were flapping
Yeah.
like this.
How's I supposed to find you? I didn't know.
I mean, that was 20 odd years ago, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. The relationships are funny shit, man. You know, real funny shit. You
But
know.
what would be funny we were saying it, she got a little bit annoyed, but not really. And then she went like, "Oh yeah, that's that time I went to the strippers and like blah blah blah." And
Yeah,
then I fucked one of them or something like that. And Tom's face would be like, "What?" When it's up or something, he'd be like, "Wait a minute, he's a hypocrite." And you were telling the story the other way.
Yeah.
I didn't know you before,
I
like.
only wanted an expensive beer.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Just some funny crap out there, man. No, anyone who's decided to take the plunge of marriage, good luck. And I mean,
You
all
don't
that.
need that.
Yeah, everyone needs it because it's hard. It's hard to be understanding all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? It's hard to be tolerant all the time because I suppose tolerance levels are pushed.
You're not a robot, are you?
No, I mean it just builds up. You're human.
Yeah.
You know, it just builds up, and then like a kettle. Beep.
You could just be having a bad day and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just.
He's not bringing Tom, is he?
You speak the top.
No.
That was really funny.
Carry on. Then.
Tell him about the story, Tom. I know, believe me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, this is how we call professional.
I'm almost done.
Yeah. Well, you got 2 minutes if that, mate, and you're out.
2 minutes Turkish.
You going fishing tonight, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he leaves, he goes down to the River Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
the River Lee?
They got fishing rods. Not much fishing's going on.
Yeah. Well,
It's,
You know.
it's a suicide helpline.
is it? Oh, right. Okay.
Is it really?
He said, "Don't hang up."
Oh, okay.
Now I don't know what to do.
Who you talking to?
Well, mate.
Oh, well, I
fishing.
thought you'd been serious then. I was like,
Yeah, I
you
was like,
could have
shit.
been like a good Samaritan, like just. And there must be people that.
No,
do
but what, a suicide helpline, that you answer that and help them not commit suicide because you don't want to call
Who's-
it. You don't want to get
Who's-
it.
No,
me or you?
Yeah,
that.
go
Why are
on.
you scared of death? Just do it. Like,
I'm in the middle of a
some
debate.
sort of pussy. I was
Yeah. Oh God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank tonight's team, Ollie and Martin, for turning up and having a good laugh. We've enjoyed the show. Great giggle. Ah, Lord. Thank you very much, YouTube, for watching us. Please do the thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, and please get in on the chat anytime we go live. We tend to go live on Friday at around 7:15. It depends on traffic because people have to travel from work and whatnot, and I appreciate the dedication to the cause. And if you enjoy the content and you've had a couple of giggles out of it, please whack the thumbs up and subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much. We'll be live again YouTube next week, Friday, 7 p.m. Thank you very much. Fantastic.
No, what should I do? What's the helpline? We'll give you the number.
You're still on YouTube.